Okay. There we go. It's about to go digital, baby. Here we go. I see the participants loading up. Okay. Oh, I got to X out the YouTube. Hold on. There we go. It's about to go digital, baby. Here we go. Okay, cool. It's cool to listen to yourself back. So at least I know I sound fly. All right, let's go, baby. It's 8:59. We about to take off. We about to get into this Airbnb mastery. I hope everybody is as excited as I am. It's about to go digital. I'm not going to even lie to you right now. Let's see. We got the webinar cranked up. We got everybody live and direct. We about to start this thing good. You know what I mean? Let's go. So first things first, welcome everybody to my webinar. I'm about to get right into it. I'm sitting inside my house. You can see Run Plays with me back there. This is not recorded. This is not rehearsed. You know how I play. I just gives it up. So I am a person who likes to give it up. If you can comment in the chat, everybody who can comment in the chat, just go ahead and comment, give it up. If you are going to come and receive all this information, I promise y'all, this is not about to be anything you've ever seen before, because that's not what I like to do. I try to be an innovator when it comes to teaching, coaching, even being an entrepreneur. I constantly adapt to different things, and I kind of find ways to do my own thing inside every industry. So if that's what you like to do, I encourage every single person on here to be able to take notes, because if you can't remember what you ate 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, you definitely won't be able to remember this information that I'm about to break down for y'all in next week or so. So make sure you are taking notes. Note takers are money makers. I got all my phones blowing up. Everybody asking me if it started. Yes, it has officially started. So make sure y'all turn up the volume, pull out them notepads, put your phones on do not disturb, because I'm about to go into mastery. Now, a lot of people really don't understand the mindset that goes into entrepreneurship in general. So we're going to break down a few things that you need to know prior to getting into any business, let alone STRs, which is short-term rentals. I'm going to use a few acronyms here that you guys might not be familiar with, but don't let me lose you. I'm going to explain every one of them. So STR is the business that we're in when we do Airbnbs, when we do event spaces. It's called short-term rentals. Okay. It's real estate. We are in the real estate industry, but we are not doing long-term. We're not doing leases. We are doing short-term rentals. So that's what you need an STR for. So STR licenses are given all over the United States. They're not everywhere. Only some cities and counties require them, but in the ones that you do require them, you got to make sure you know all the steps to get them. So make sure before you buy a property, lease a property, you make sure you go ahead and get all of the rules and regulations for whatever county you're thinking about going, so you know if you need to have an STR license or not. Okay. So now let's break down what Airbnb is first, before I even go into mindset. What is Airbnb? Airbnb is a peer-to-peer app where you can actually rent your own home, either your room, or you can even do experiences like painting, tours, things of that nature. Airbnb is so vast, but it started off as a bed and breakfast app, meaning that it allows people to have who already own a home to be able to rent out a room. So that's how it started, with just one bedroom. They started that way. And then they would have people in their home and they would feed them bed and breakfast, things of that nature. And then it started to expand. So then you got whole apartments, you got whole homes, you got townhomes, you got apartment buildings full of Airbnbs now. But it started off very, very small. Just like a lot of you guys are going to start off your businesses very, very small, and you guys are planning to scale up very, very, very high. Me, myself, my first Airbnb that I ever had was an actual studio apartment. So we had a studio apartment on Ponce City Market. Soon as you walk inside, you can see the kitchen, you can see the bathroom, you can see every single thing, the bedroom, everything was in one room. But we still was able to monetize that because we understood the power of leverage. We understood that there were traveling nurses that needed it. We understood that there were people who can't afford nice houses like these, who can't even afford nice apartments, but they can afford to get all included, because we had the electricity included, the water included. We were getting it all for $1,200. So we was able to get people in there at $1,600, $1,700, $1,800, everything included every month. And we had traveling nurses coming to and from the city, staying in our Airbnb and keeping it booked 100% of the time. So I want you guys kind of to preface that. Don't think that there's just one way to do this, but I'm going to break down a way that y'all have never seen, because the floor plan that me and my brother teach is very, very unique. Nobody else is doing this. So why I say nobody else is doing it is because we are pretty much the innovators of this style. So we took what we know about event spaces, we took what we know about rental cars, and we took what we know about Airbnb, and we kind of put it into one thing. So we're not only going to be talking about nightly stays, We're going to be talking about hourly stays. We're going to be talking about photo shoots, video shoots, movie sets. We're going to be talking about events being thrown here like weddings, like mixers. So this is the different preface. So you guys got to be creative as entrepreneurs when you get into any industry. So I'm about to teach y'all how to do this at the highest level. So make sure y'all pay attention real quick. And I'm going to show you guys actually how we're able to make 6 and 7 figures a year, 7 figures and 6 figures a month by doing this very same strategy that we're going to teach you. Not only that, we're going to also teach you guys how you actually can get a property like this. Like my first home was a $1.3 million mansion. My second home was a $2.5 million mansion, which is the one that I'm in right now. And now we've actually acquired 3 more leases that we actually rent out also that are the same size and the same style. So I want to show you guys how to do that in great detail. Now, first things first, guys, I want y'all to really stay with me while I'm talking about this. I don't want to talk too fast so y'all don't get lost. So make sure y'all are really, really staying with me and trying to understand when I'm putting out different words and putting plays together. All right. So now, first things first, what you have to identify is what is the type of floor plan or what type of business strategy do you want to take to doing your Airbnb? We like to do the modern style floor plan. So any house, any apartment that we get modern style and all upgraded appliances. This means that we get granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. We like to have, like, these floors are marble, but we like to have, if it's not marble, it's hardwood, and the outside looks modern, looks new. People associate modern with new and the latest. So if you can get a modern style home, this is the best for that floor plan, because not only because you can rent it out for movie sets, TV shows, photo shoots, things of that nature, but you also can be able to rent it out to people who literally are coming in town and they want to throw events, parties, and things of that nature because your house looks so new and hip. We've had people come in here and do mixers. We had weddings in here already. We've already had a proposal in here. We've had Valentine's Day. So I don't want y'all to write anything off. I want y'all to keep understanding what we got going on here. So now these are the apps that I want you guys to write down first, okay? I want you guys to clearly write down Airbnb. Write down that app. Write down VRBO. VRBO, and it also comes up as homeaway.com. So VRBO and HomeAway are the same thing. VRBO. And then I want you to write down Peerspace. I want you to write down Peerspace. Then I want you to write down Gigster. I want you to write down Gigster. It's spelled just like it sounds, Giggster, Gigster, okay? And then I want y'all to write down Splacer, okay? Splacer. These are all short-term rental apps that you can use, similar to Airbnb. Airbnb is not the end-all be-all, okay? Now, they're just a first, and they are a household name, which is why we even preface the name of this webinar to be Airbnb Masterclass, because what we're really about to teach you guys is STR. And that's the real thing that isn't being taught. A lot of people are really small-minded when it comes to this STR business, and the first thing they think about is Airbnb. Now, Airbnb is great, and a lot of people don't understand how great it is, because when I go out of town and take an Airbnb, I also do Airbnb experiences. So I want y'all to write down Airbnb experiences as well. So now I'm going to show y'all how to actually hyper monetize one property, right? So this is how we hyper monetize each property via Airbnb. So if I have an Airbnb, the first thing I'm going to think about is how many upgrades can I make on top of the nightly stay rate? Because, like, let's just use this for instance. This one is $2,500 a night. So that's just the normal stay rate. For you to stay here at all, it's going to cost you $2,500, right? But how can I make more money than that? I'm going to add a mini bar. I'm going to add what's called a mini bar, and I'm going to put all different drinks and snacks, right? And I'm going to put a list on a whiteboard. You get a dry erase board. It costs nothing. You can go to Walmart and get a dry erase board, and you want to write how many snacks you have on there, what they are, and how much they cost. Because they're paying for the convenience and they're going to be up late at night and they might want to eat something or drink something, they're going to snatch one of them and eat it because they don't want to order no food, and they're going to pay that price. You could put the Cash App on a dry erase board, and when they take something, they'll pay it. If they already went through the Airbnb app and they take it and then you notice it, you can just submit a request to change in a trip, and they can send a reimbursement to you through the app. It's very, very simple to do. And also, like I said, most people would just Cash App or Zelle it, but you just put those on the dry erase board and it's done. So that's one way to hyper monetize it. Also, you guys want to go and make relationships with different businesses that do services. Like we go find mobile masseuse. We go and find nail techs that will come to your house and they'll do couples massages by themselves. They'll do people's nails. They'll do pedicure, manicure, foot rub, all of these things. And you go find out how much they charge. If you find somebody that is really good at what they do, I want you guys to really understand how many bookings that we have throughout the year. And I want y'all to understand the power that we have to leverage if we are constantly getting a whole bunch of bookings. So just think about the amount of people that you will be sending to that person because they want to have the convenience done for them. They're coming to a new city where they don't know anyone and they want to get as many experiences as possible. Imagine if they can come to this nice house and not only be able to get everything cooked for them, they can have a chef pull up, they can have someone come and massage them, give them a couples massage, they can have someone come and cut their fingernails and foot, everything done in one place. How much more money can I charge per day? Like I can literally go say, hey, look, how much do you charge to do a pedicure, manicure? She's probably going to say something like, for me to pull up and do it, it costs $75 for the foot, $75 for hand. I can just say, look, flat fee, $300. I'm going to charge the guest $300 and I'm going to eat in between. Anything extra, any other services that they want to do, we will kind of negotiate that. Also, when it comes to masseuse are fairly cheap as well. So they'll come and do massages, couples massages. They'll do everybody in the house. And then you'll be able to charge them a certain fee. You can put it in this book. So we have a book like this right here. We have this book right here that has all of our services in here. And we also have people pay us to put their services in here. So I'll show you what I mean. So when I go to this page right here, you can see where we recommend people where to eat at. So you might notice a few of these. You might not even be able to read it, but it says Slutty Vegan and Cheese, right? And then Pasha Restaurant. These are restaurants where I actually know the owners and they also paid me $300 to put themselves in the book. And now every single month I'm recurring $300 extra just for putting them in this book for every single guest. And we sit this in plain view to where someone can't help, but as soon as they walk through the door of our Airbnb, they see the book and they're going to be intrigued. They're going to say, what is that? And they always pick it up and they flip through the book and they get to all the recommendations. And I promise y'all, 99% of the time we get an extra booking. So we might get a rental car. We might get a massage every single booking. We might get a private chef booking. We do what's called event assistance. So we have chairs, also tables. We have a storage room downstairs that has extra chairs and extra tables. So if someone wants to rent this house and throw an event and they don't want to rent chairs from anyone else, we already let them know that we will allow events here and we have chairs and tables for them to book. They cost a certain amount per chair, certain amount per table. You should already have this list pre-written out. I hope y'all taking notes because these are all ways that you, instead of just getting a daily rate and then of course a cleaning fee, you're getting a daily rate, a cleaning fee, an extra fee on top of a massage, an extra fee on top of a pedicure or manicure, an extra fee on top of a chef, an extra fee on top of chairs and tables, and then you got an extra fee on top of the snack bar that you charge for. These are all ways to hyper monetize it. You're trying to figure out, a lot of people are trying to find out how to get so many different Airbnbs. I want to get this Airbnb. I want to get that Airbnb. I want to get this Airbnb. I want to have 50, right? But they don't know how to hyper monetize one. So a lot of people see me talking about this big mansion as if you can't do it with a smaller shared space. So another thing that we do is the event space play or the actual content creation play. So a lot of people like us, we have smaller studios and apartments, but since the price is so good, we can get a nice studio in the middle of the city. What we do is turn it into a content creation spot and we put it on Peerspace. I'm going to show you a couple of these apps and kind of go through it a little bit so you can see what I mean and see how simple it is. So I'm going to share my screen. Give me 2 seconds. All right. So look, I'm going to show you a few of the apps. So this is going to be Peerspace. As you can see, Peerspace, very easy site to go through. Let's go. It's actually logged into my account. So what we're going to do, you can go down here and see photo shoots, meetings, birthday party, video shoot, baby shower, workshop, wedding reception, live music, party. All of these things are different ideas that you can put out on your content to inform the customers that you have this available. So let's just say if I want to go in for a quick meeting, I just click meeting, right? I put the city where I want to go to, ATL. Let's go Atlanta, GA, pull it up. I can have meetings. You can put your shared space right here. Roomy classroom space for theater. People using this $35 an hour. $30 an hour for this. So just imagine when your bookings are a little bit slower and you know you have space to set up these type of situations for people to have meetings in a nice home, or maybe even an apartment, or maybe even you have a shared space that you can offer inside of your building. We've actually been able to sublease like the shared spaces in our apartment building that we know we can reserve. If somebody says, hey, I want to reserve this for $60 an hour, and I know that because I'm a tenant at an apartment, I can reserve the conference room for free. I just got to let them know. I can literally charge people $60 an hour to come meet me at my shared space, and I let them come in and I'll put them right in there. Very, very simple strategy just by using Peerspace. So I just wanted to put the faces so you guys can choose what type of space as well. So we said we wanted a meeting. You can say conference room. These are only conference rooms. Just think about it. A lot of y'all haven't seen this. A lot of y'all are used to Airbnb, but there are plenty of options out here. And then you can go to a flex space. So we'll just take off conference room and put flex space. That's like what I was kind of talking about, shared spaces in the middle of clubs and different things like that, maybe in the front of a restaurant. You can just reserve it wherever you can do it. It can be even a t-shirt printing shop. Classrooms, you can be specific. I want a classroom. Just think about the power that you have if you have access to these type of things. And then, of course, you can go to homes, which we specialize on. This is in the middle of people's houses. Like, y'all got to really think about how, look, you can see houses like ours with the pool table, nice little room. They're doing $300 an hour. 50 people book this place. $20. Look, this one is $100 an hour. 20 people booked this place. 56 reviews on this guy. Y'all got to really think about how easy it is for you to monetize your spaces. A lot of us really just have very small minds when it comes to STRs, but we got to realize that it's a big world. Like, it's not only Airbnb. We got so many things we can do. So now I'm going to show you another app. It's called Gigster. So I'm gonna let y'all see mine on Gigster. So this is one of my properties. 300 an hour is very, very similar. It's not like Airbnb when it comes to booking daily. These are hourly bookings. And another play that you guys are going to see is a lot of people are going to message you about the units, and they're going to say, hey, I'm interested in booking your place, but can I come see it? You always want to say yes. So you want to always make time to show these places prior to bookings. The people who don't want to show it and say that they only want to accept money, those people are the ones who get less bookings. We always show our units. Me and my brother have scheduled out maybe for the next 2 weeks or so. When people are inquiring and they want to come see first, they come and see it. We give them a professional tour, and then they always book with us. We have not. So have we ever had anybody book and come and see it and not book? No. Never had someone come and see the house and not book. So you always want to be open to them coming through. So you got Gigster. I showed you Peerspace, right? And then, of course, you want to look at Airbnb. So we got it looks almost exactly the same. Another thing that a lot of people don't understand on how to make more money in Airbnb, the first step you need to do is to make sure you go and get professional photos taken. You do not want to get your photos taken by your phone. You want to always hire a professional photographer that specializes in real estate. Y'all write that down. That specializes in real estate. You don't want to only depend on someone that just does photo shoots, that does like headshots, that does cars. This is a totally different niche. People who do interiors of homes, you want to make sure it looks really, really good. Okay, makes sense. I'll give you an example of the picture so you guys can see what I mean by that. So give me 1 second. I want you guys to really see what I mean. I want y'all to make sure y'all get how these photos should look. It shouldn't look like anything half-assed. We want to make sure they look HD like this. This looks like it's straight out of a listing off of Zillow. They have to know just the small parts, the intangibles, to fold the clothes up. Like, I want to really let y'all see. This is how it should look. And a lot of people don't understand. I want to say something about these TVs. If you guys are cheaping out on your units and not putting the wire in the wall when you mount a TV, it's just small things like that that make people say that this is a cheaper Airbnb. If you guys want to make a lot of money in this game, you want your place to look like it's worth the pay. You want to increase the value of your units. A lot of people try to hurry up and get a lot of units made or get them a lot of booked and leased and what have you, but you got to focus on the quality, the value. So look how good these pictures are. So always hire professional photographers for real estate. Everybody got me? Make sure everybody who got the Q&A are in the chat. Go ahead and drop in the chat if you understand what I'm saying to you. Okay, cool. And now, so I want you guys to really focus on hyper monetizing one. Hyper monetizing one. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people are teaching you guys to go out there and buy, go ahead and lease a whole bunch of apartments, right? Go ahead and buy a whole bunch of homes. I just need y'all to master one. If you can master one, when it's time for you to scale to 2, 3, and 4, it will be so easy for you to make so much money. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things that are possible, right? So let's just go like this. Let's see. I'll share my screen again. Matter of fact, let's share my screen again. I want to show y'all what's possible, because a lot of people think that I'm just talking. So we're going to make sure we show y'all what it is. So these are actual possible things that will happen. Everybody make sure if y'all comment in the chat, y'all can see this. This is a person reaching out to get my property for 98 nights for $200,000. How many people even get an inquiry on their Airbnb about somebody spending $200,000 with them? This is an actual possibility. Before I got into this game, this was not a possibility. I'm in the rental car game as well. It's not, I've never seen anyone want to pay $200,000 to me to spend 98 nights with my car. It just hasn't happened, which is why this is awesome opportunity for you guys to be able to increase what you can buy. Another thing you want to see what's possible. This is an actual receipt from an actual booking. I want you guys to really see this. $18,000. And I want y'all to see what the dates were. It was only for 6 days. 6 days. Who has made $18,000 in 6 days off of one property? And I really want y'all to see it. So it's only one unit. It says 1115 to 1121, 12,000, and then it has a resolution payout of 5,450. They just had to pay for the event fee. So let me explain the event fee after I show you one more thing. So I want to show you one of my students as well. She's in the Black Club. She's been doing pretty good numbers. I want y'all to look at what the numbers look like, because these are real possibilities that it can be for you guys. So you can see her bookings are 1,000, like these are numbers, $6,700 payout. She doesn't have a modern style home. So what she did, she was creative. She turned her whole entire home into a pink house. And it's in New Orleans and it's close to downtown where they have Mardi Gras. She understood she had the location, but not the modern style house. So she redid the interior and made a completely pink house. And it's been doing very, very well for her, because we make sure that we're holding our students accountable and we make sure we keep them creative. So I want you guys to understand that this is a possibility for you as well. All right. And also this as well. Let me show you one more and then we'll move on. So this is how the payouts can look. This is just for 12,000, 5,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, 2,000. These are very, very good returns on a property that only cost me $6,000 a month for the mortgage. So you guys got to really think about, look at my return on my investment. It's humongous. You just got to understand the plays. And this is just off one platform. So I just showed you guys multiple platforms, right? I showed you guys multiple platforms. So as you can see, I'm pulling income. That was just off Airbnb. And then you got to think about the private rentals. And I'm going to tell you guys about the private game. I'm going to do something that I've never seen anybody do on a webinar. So I'm about to break this down. I'm going to show y'all in real time right now how you can get private rentals. It's the same thing. And you don't need to have my platform. You literally can use an app that we use to automate our social media. It's called ManyChat. Okay, it's called ManyChat, and I'm gonna walk y'all through a whole entire flow, and I'm gonna help y'all create it. So if y'all don't know how to do this, I'm gonna show y'all how to do it right here on the webinar. So I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna create the automation of how you can do private ones and get more bookings than you can imagine. So I'm gonna show you right now in real time. I'm gonna do the post. I'm gonna set up the automation, and I'm gonna let you guys see how you can do the exact same thing. All right, so check it out. So here we go. So we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna share my screen. And we're going to go right into it. So check it out. So this is the app. You guys are going to have to download this app or go onto this website. It's called ManyChat. All right. This is the app. It's called ManyChat. It's spelled like ManyChat. Okay. ManyChat. So what you do is when you go to ManyChat, you want to simply go to your Instagram, and you're going to sync up your Instagram and the ManyChat. This allows it to have access to all of your followers and anybody who comments on anything that's on your profile. Comments on your stories, comments on your posts, on your lives, and even just replies to you in your DMs, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all how to set it up right now, literally in real time. I'm gonna post a video, and I'm gonna show y'all how many people will reach out to me for this very house, okay? And then after that, I'm gonna teach you how I got my first house with using only bank statements and no tax returns, and my first home was in the millions. I'm gonna show you everything you need to be able to get your homes, because I don't want you to be thinking that I'm talking about these homes like you can't buy them. I'm gonna show you how I went from not having any house to be able to go and get a mansion as my first house. Now, I'm not saying your first house has to be a mansion, but I do want you to get a modern style home inside the perimeter. And I'm gonna tell you all the things you need to look for when you're purchasing a home, and then we'll go from there. But I'm gonna show you how the private rentals work. So I showed you the apps that I use, and then I also do these privately. And you have to start an LLC, guys. I'm gonna tell you how to set your LLC up as well. So now let's talk about the flow when we go and do a private rental. We download ManyChat, and this can work for other businesses outside of Airbnb. This can work for other businesses. Any business can be set up with this type of automation. So if you learn it for this one, you can do it for everyone. So this is what we're gonna do. You go to ManyChat, you sync your Instagram or your Facebook. And once you sync your Instagram up, you're gonna go to automations right here. You see this little sign? If you're on a phone or if you're on a website, this is the sign you wanna use. It's called automation. Now, once you go to automation, it's very simple. I'm gonna move my face over here, and then I want you to just go to new flow, new flow. Once you go to new flow, I want you to go to start from scratch. Start from scratch. Once you go to start from scratch, it's very, very easy to use. So this is the first step, starting step. What creates the message that automatically goes to the person who you want to book your Airbnb? So you're going to add a trigger. So now this is where you add a trigger. So see where it says Instagram keyword right here? You see, I can have a trigger for Instagram comments. This is what we're going to use if we're going to post a post and we want them to comment below whatever video that we post, and we want to send them a message automatically to their DM. The problem that a lot of people are missing is that when most people, y'all want everybody to go to the link in y'all bio. Have y'all noticed in 2023, nobody goes to y'all link in y'all bio? Nobody goes. If you tell me to go to the link in your bio, 9 times out of 10, something else is going to catch my attention and I'm not going to want to rock with it. So if that's the case, we need to be able to keep their attention and keep them moving quick to be able to hurry up and do what it is that they want to do. So while they're thinking about it, while they're excited, we can get them to comment one word and automatically a link goes to their DM so they can go ahead and see the listing. They don't got to go, hey, what's your website? They don't got to go, hey, what days are available? You're going to send your listing directly to them. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So what we're going to do for this one, we're going to do Instagram comments. All right. So you see, you can do it for a story reply. So if somebody replies to my story with a certain word, they'll be able to get that DM. If they respond on my Instagram live with a certain word, they'll be able to get that DM. If they scout the comments and also keywords. Okay. So we're going to go to comments. All right. So as you see right here, it allows you to select the publication that you want this actual flow to be started on. So I can go here to any post that I already post and then make it to where these are keyword responded posts, right? But we don't want to do it with an old one. We want to do it with one strictly about the Airbnb. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do set up auto response. Every time someone says the comment that we want them to say, it's going to say, check your DM. I sent you the link. Right? That's simple, right? So now all we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to go to next post because I haven't posted it yet. Y'all see where it says this right here? Specific posts are real or next post. So I haven't posted it yet. So we're doing it for my next post that I post. Comment contains words, right? So we're going to add this, save. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this real smooth and simple. So for my next post, and we're going to go to Instagram too, so I can put my post up. We're going to do it just like this. I'm going to make it real easy. So we set it up. We add the response. We add the comment keywords. We added it for the next post. Then all we got to do is enable it. So it says we have to publish it to enable it. So you always got to hit publish right here. This is the text that we want to have it put. So when we do this, all we're going to do is go to whatever link we want to post them to. And that's going to be for our Airbnb listing. So here's Airbnb. Let me move my face. Airbnb. I get this listing right here, copy, boom. I go back to ManyChat. Here is the link. And then look, this right here is called the dynamic field. So if you use this dynamic field right here, you could put their first name in it. Boom. So look, I'm saying here's the link and their first name. So they're going to feel like I personally reached out to them and I didn't even have to do anything. I just set it up before I posted it. So now I'm going to add the button. I think the button looks better than actually typing out the whole link. So you just press new button. And then in the button, you put click to book. Easy, done. So now we put the link here, open website URL, bam, done. And that's it. Use on comments for quick replies. And then we can publish it. So it's been published. Can everybody see that clearly? Because I see my face keep being in the way. So I want to make sure y'all understand that. Can everybody see that? Y'all got a comment in the chat. I'm looking at the chat now and the questions. Yes, we can see it. All right, bet. Cool. I gotta make sure. We don't want nobody confused. So now we can add multiple triggers too, though. So let's move this out of the way. So not only can we do Instagram comments, but we can do it for just a period keyword. So the keyword is going to be promo. Create. So anybody who DMs me the word promo is going to get, here's the link in their first name, and they'll be able to click this right here. Point blank period. It's already set up. So we just want to make sure everything is working. So we're going to go to preview. So this is what it will look like here, but you also can preview it on Instagram and just text yourself a certain number. So when you press preview and just press 832 in your DMs, this will actually pop up and show you what happens if you actually hit this automation. Everybody following? So we're going to go back to that flow. Hold on. Keyword promo. All right, so right here, you can also see if it's been sent, if it's been delivered, if it's been opened, and how many people clicked it. So I'm going to do the post right now to see if it worked, y'all. So I'm going to Instagram right now. Check it out. I hate how the when you share your screen on this joint, it shows slow. So I'm gonna make it smaller. So we're gonna go to Instagram. Here's the post we're gonna post. Everybody check the post out. What's up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. Look, check it out. I'm gonna show y'all my crib. It's a $2.5 million mansion at ATL. Y'all know I allow events here. Y'all know I do Airbnb, VRBO, Gigster, Peerspace, all the apps. So normally when I throw events here, I charge between $2,500 and up, right? $3,000, $4,000 a night. Check it. This is an 8-bedroom, 8-bathroom house in the middle of Atlanta, inside the perimeter. Since y'all my followers and y'all rock with me, I want to give you an opportunity to get this at a discount. So since y'all my followers, I want y'all to use this promo code. I'm gonna let y'all be able to rent this crib right here. Just comment promo right below this post. Anybody who comment promo behind this post, I'll let y'all get this house $1,500 a night. $1,500 a night. Everybody else is paying more. Look at these pool balls. Look, just show them the ball, bro. Look at the pool table balls. You talking? Okay. So there we go. That's our post. Wait, let me go back. I want to What's up, y'all? Y'all know what make it look Instagram ready. I'm gonna show y'all my crib. Yeah. 2.5. Okay, so I'm gonna post this post. It's shared already, but I gotta change the caption. I clicked it too fast. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna let it post like that, and then I'm just gonna change the caption to say DM me the word promo. And once I put DM me the word promo, you're gonna see that people are gonna comment the word promo and they're gonna get that link. And I wanna show y'all what it looks like from my side, so y'all can actually see when I actually do the automation. Let's see. Y'all gotta be a little calm with me because my damn Wi-Fi is acting like I got Boost Mobile. Let's see, I'm gonna just exit out. I'm gonna discard it and redo it. So let's just let y'all see that whole process. Post, select from computer, movie, boom, What's up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. Make it Instagram real ready. It's a 2.5. Next. Okay. Comment the word promo to book. Just that simple. Okay. So let's see what type of hits we get after we do this. All right. And I'm gonna let y'all look at it in real time as it goes. If I can get this to actually post, then I'll let y'all know. Got my Wi-Fi going matrix mode, bro. Let me see this, y'all. Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to post it. They don't want me to post. Okay. I don't know. It's hating on us, y'all. Let's see. Oh, wait, it stopped loading. Hold up. Okay. Damn. Okay. All right, while we're waiting for it to load, we're going to take some questions real quick. All right. He's still using dial up. All right, cool. So look, let me see. Let me see what's going on. All right, y'all. So we're going to go into Q&A real quick while I'll let this load because I really want y'all to see this part. It's important. So for the everybody just go into the question and answer portion and ask your question, and I'll go ahead and answer them. Let's go. Let's go into a Q&A real quick. This messing up my, oh, there it is. It's been shared. All right, perfect. Okay, so now it's been shared. And let's check it. It's posted. And we'll go back to ManyChat, make sure everything is gravy set up. Bam. Bam. Everything is set up. So right here, when you come here, this is when you can check the conversion rate right here. And I'm gonna show y'all in real time how dope this is. So I just posted it and we'll see how it goes. Boom. Let's go back to Insta. We don't want to scroll too long, but I'm gonna give us enough time to see how quick people will react to an offer. And you don't have to have a big Instagram for this to work for you either. So don't get that twisted. Let me show y'all something. Let's just go look at my DMs. We don't need gravity. And y'all gotta know also Instagram on a computer is just slow anyway. So it's a little bit slower than if I did this on my phone. And I was going to do this whole joint on my phone, but I wanted to use the computer just to use tabs. So let's see. And it'll happen pretty quick. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna finish the rest of the webinar and then I'm gonna come back to it. So this is what we're gonna do. Let me see, stop. Boom. All right, so we're gonna finish the rest of the webinar and I'll come back to it. So now, this is what I wanna teach y'all how to do. While we wait for it to look for the updates to populate, I'm gonna teach y'all the step-by-step way to be able to get how I got my first home and my second home and now my third home I'm about to get in Miami. So what you need to do to be in compliance is you got to first understand that you need to have a business. So you need to have an LLC. All right. So the first thing I'm going to tell y'all is how to structure your LLC the correct way when you are entering a STR business, a short-term rental business. The first thing you need to do is you guys need to go and I use inkfile.com. Inkfile.com is spelled like this, INCFILE.com. Go to inkfile.com and then go to your respective state. And I want you to start an LLC using that. They actually let you do your EIN number through inkfile.com. It's a one-stop shop. And they also let you do virtual addresses through inkfile.com. I recommend that because your setup structure is very, very important for when you're trying to go get funding, when you're trying to go get homes. And how much funding you're going to be able to get is based off of how you set up your company. So it's very important. I use regis.com to get my virtual offices. Why I say that you have to go to regis.com first. Hold on one second. Y'all see my brother? Hey, look, you got to go to regis.com first because that's where you get your virtual office. The reason why I recommend virtual offices from Regis is because you can actually go in person and have meetings there, and it allows you to get bigger mail. So if one of you guys want to send me big mail and I got a virtual office, they will allow up to certain sizes of mail to come in for you. If you get a virtual address, you have to get paper mail. They don't normally allow big packages. So that's why I recommend a virtual office. Also, the virtual office are zoned for business and not residential. So this makes sure whenever I apply for a credit card or a business auto loan, these different things through my business, I'm always able to get max amounts of funding. So the first thing you need to do, inkfile.com, register your business with the state, make sure you get a virtual office. Do not use a home address. Do not use a home address. Do not use a home address. Next thing you want to do after I want you to keep your same address, the same business address on everything that you do for that company. So when you do the virtual office, you get that address. When you use the EIN number, I need you to use that same address. When you do your articles of organization for your LLC, you need to use that same address. And then when you guys are picking a name for your company, please do not say short-term rental business. Please do not say anything to do with rentals or anything to do with luxury stays. Make sure you keep it as vague as possible. You need to have it like Ryder. I want y'all to think of all of the big brands. Pepsi. It doesn't say a soda company. Pepsi. Ryder. These are big, huge corporations, but they're not limited to one industry in funding. So they're able to go get whatever type of business and funding they want because they keep it very vague. Now, if you say short-term rentals, you're going to be limited to how much funding you can get for a rental company. Rental companies are high risk in comparison to maybe a soda company or maybe a trucking company, but trucking companies are also high risk. So you want to think about not limiting yourself whenever you're trying to get funding by keeping the name as vague as possible. So now that you understand that concept, after you got your LLC file with InkFile, after you got your virtual office, after you got all the articles of organization back, you want to go to irs.gov and you want to get your EIN number. It's to be completely free. You should not pay anybody to get an EIN number unless you just want to pay for the convenience, which is on inkfile.com. But other than that, I recommend you just go to irs.gov, put that same virtual office in there, EIN, and then put your all the information, the articles of organization that you filed, and then that'll be in compliance. After you have that, I want you to go to dnb.com, Dun & Bradstreet, so you can get a Dun & Bradstreet number so you can start accumulating credit for the business. And after you go in and get the DNB number, then you can go to get a business bank account. Now, once you get this business bank account, then you're up and ready to rock. So for you to be able to get one of these homes under business bank statement loan, it's either 1 to 2 years of business bank statements. Most of the time it's 2 years, but sometimes these companies, they offer products at 1 year. I was able to get mine in at 2 years because I was in business for 2 years for my rental car company. And then I was able to have enough cash flow to be able to say that I was making enough to get the mansion that I got. So now what they use to qualify you is only your deposits. They do not take out what you deduct or any of that. They don't take that into consideration. They take out how much you are depositing. When credit comes into play, if you have over a 700 credit score, you only have to put down 10% of the purchase price of the house plus closing costs. So always remember, plus closing costs. You got to put down 10% plus closing costs. But also, what factors in is if you have under 700 credit score, I think that the minimum they'll take is a 680. And I think they have programs that work with lower, but I think between a 680 and 700. But if you get under a 700 and you have a 680, you have to put down 15%. So the 15% is going to get you in the home. So let's say if you got a $900,000 house, you put down 15%. If you got a $500,000 house, you put down 15%. If you're under a 680 credit score. Now, I'm going to show you how to play with this and why it makes sense. So now when you put this money down for your business and you actually get it under your business, what happens is you can write that off for business purposes because you're using this for a short-term rental. And then after 6 months, if the property value goes up, you can go and do a cash out refinance with a conventional loan. And then you're able to actually go ahead, but you got to have your tax returns to go do the play with this. So after you file your taxes, then you can go do a cash out refi with a conventional loan, and you can pull that money out that you put down tax free, and you wrote it off for the business. and you have the cash flow and assets still intact, and then your APR rate will also be lower, because that's what I did for my houses as well. So you got to wait for 6 months or so, or even longer if you want to. But as long as you're using these strategies that I taught you guys, you'll be making money the whole entire time. So another thing that factors in on when you're going to go get the house. So a lot of you might say, okay, I got 2 years of business bank statements, and I go to this particular bank and they say you're approved. How do they know that I can afford the payments? That's a good question, because they need to see your old rental history, or if you already own a home, they need to see the amount that you had to see if they can approve you for a higher rate. So the play on that is to just go and get an apartment and have it for 6 to 8 months prior to you running this play. And if you got a higher rent that you're paying, even if you had a roommate or whatever, if you had a higher rate that you were paying, notice what I said, if you had a roommate, but you got a roommate, you got it under your name and you're paying a higher rate, they see that you can pay a higher rent per month, they'll approve you for a higher amount per month, which will get you up to the millions of dollars. Did that make sense? If that made sense, just drop it in the Q&A real quick. Let me see. We'll be able to run the video back. Let me see. Okay, perfect. We got one make sense. Does it make sense or does it make sense? All right, cool. So basically you want to have it so it's easy for you to get approved for any home that you want. Now, listen, I'm not advising you guys to go and make your first house be $1 million. Do what is comfortable for you. Me, when I did this, I already was making millions of dollars in revenue. So I was able to go and do this with comfort. So if you got to start off with a $500,000 house, that's cool. $400,000 house, that's cool. But make sure it has the modern style. Make sure it has the stainless steel appliances, the upgraded interior and exterior. It can be smaller. It can be a 2. It can be a 3-bedroom. It will be booked so consistently. We have a small home that we just got $700,000, and that one is a lot smaller, but it's still modern, and it was booked immediately for 60 days. So you guys can run these plays in any modern style unit. Does that make sense? Okay. So now, after you run this play, and then you come back out and do the cash out refi and get that money back tax-free. Now you got money to go invest into your next property if you would like. And that's what people will call the BRRRR method. All right. So now let me go back and check on the Instagram. So I'm going to go check, and I want y'all to see what it looked like when I go back and check. So I'm going to share my screen in 2 seconds. I'm going to go make sure somebody that's seen the video had it up long enough. Okay, cool. So look, I'm going to be real. I should have tested it out on a computer, because Instagram on a computer is whack. But I'm gonna just show y'all just so y'all know. So somebody commented right here. It says, you messaged Murphy Otto about a comment they made on your post. So basically, this is what it will look like. So you can't really see it. So I'm gonna show y'all on my phone what it will look like. That'll be better. And I'm gonna set up one more automation so y'all know. So this will happen. So people commented promo, and then you can see it said, here's the link, and then you can click to book. So people are already clicking it, and they're just seeing the listing. So they're going to probably see the listing and be like, dang, you told me I can get it for 1,500. I actually used the wrong link, actually, now that I think about it. So I'm gonna pull the post down, but it was just for educational purposes. So basically, I want y'all to see that it's that simple. And you could post a picture of a plain house. So I want y'all to do that. That's going to be our homework after this actual webinar. I want y'all to set up a mini chat. So everybody needs to download mini chat right now. Go to the website and set up an account with mini chat. And I want y'all to test this out. So before y'all even buy a property, let me teach y'all how to shop the market first, so you can know that what you're doing is the right thing. So you can get pictures off Google anywhere. You can get pictures of a nice house off Google. I want you guys to be able to understand the power of shopping the market. So the first thing you do is you go shop. You go say, look, I'm gonna go see what's the best area in my city to get a property, right? So you go Google the certain area in your city, and you're gonna see all of these different units popping up, these all-star hosts, right? And you're gonna see the style property that they have. You're going to see what they're charging for, how much they're charging it. So you're literally shopping the market to see what it is that works for you. And then I want you to go and I want you to test out what I just told you. I want you to go take some good pictures, or take some pictures off Google, make an actual Airbnb listing, right? I want y'all to go set up a mini chat, and I want y'all to just post one picture. Just post a picture of a real nice house and then have the link to it. And I want y'all to try to manage that out. And I want y'all to also see what bookings you get naturally off Airbnb. Clearly don't have it on instant book. So don't put your listing on instant book, because all you're trying to do is see how many people inquire on a particular type of house that you picked. Because you can find houses that are on a market and already see before you put in an offer. That's what we do. So we might see that, like, we seen this house already, and before we got it under contract, we made a whole Airbnb listing. We put it on Airbnb, we put it on VRBO, and we already started getting a whole bunch of inquiries. So we knew that it was a good buy. So that's a good way before you even spend your money to know, hey, look, this is a good house to buy. So let me tell you guys also one other thing to look out for. So what you guys got to look out for whenever you're going to buy any of these homes, or whenever you're going to buy any of these apartments or get condos, things of that nature, you want to make sure when you're going to go buy a house that there is no HOA. The reason why you want to make sure there's no HOA is because you have to ask them for approval to do STRs in that particular environment, that particular subdivision. If it's in a condo, you have to ask for permission from the condo for them to be able to let you do STRs. If you live in a subdivision with other houses that have HOA, you have to ask them for permission. And 9 times out of 10, they don't want strangers in the neighborhood. So if you actually spent money and bought a house and didn't check before to see if they have HOA or not, you probably put yourself in a horrible position to where you're now going to have to live in that house, or you're going to have to find a long-term tenant that's going to pay for whatever whatever the mortgage is. So always check for HOA. The next thing to check out is to make sure how close the neighbors are. You want to be as far away from the neighbors as possible, especially if you want to hyper monetize your property and throw events and things of that nature there. It's very, very important that you actually see that the distance from the neighbors is enough for you to be able to keep them separated from what you have going on, for their protection and for the guest protection, because it can be very, very toxic. It can be a nuisance to you. It can be a lot of trouble, right? So you want to make sure the neighbors aren't too close, and you want to make sure there's no HOA, right? Then the next thing you want to check for is to see that if the county that you're going to get the house in has STR, has to have a short-term rental license. STR, short-term rental license, it's not a big deal. Some counties are worse than others, but it's normally like $150. But you have to go get, the fire marshal to come inspect the house. You got to go get, certain things like blueprints of the house, how many rooms there are, how many bathrooms, all of the exits, things like that. But you want to just check so you can already have it done. So as soon as you get a property, you can already start shopping around and being to have it out. Because if you get some bad neighbors, or if you get somebody complaining and calling the code enforcers on you, they will shut down your party. That will make you look bad as a host. That will make you have to give people refunds. So you want to make sure that you are doing this stuff in a very organized way. So that's very important. So what I want you guys to also understand is this: a real way when we make the most money from this property, we've been able to do $20,000 days here. So the way we did $20,000 days, a $16,000 day, and an $18,000 day in this property by throwing events. So let me show you guys how to throw the events and make it make sense. So the first thing you're going to have to think about is you have to hire staff. We normally get off-duty police officers to do the front door, and we normally get one understaffed person to do the parking. Parking is always going to be a hassle if you do events at a house or in a neighborhood. If you disrupt the neighbors, they will call code enforcement, and you will get in trouble if they're parking all over people's stuff. So you want to have staff that you hire to make sure that they monitor parking and nobody's messing up, and you want to give a parking limit. This house, it has 7 cars total. You can't book no more than 7. If you do more than 7, we'll allow 3 more, and we charge $250 a car per extra car. So we let them get 10 total. We can actually probably fit 15 here, but we just like to keep it very organized where we don't have to worry about trying to figure out who's driving what, and we got extra people trying to pull up for events and they're parking all on the street. So we only allow 7, and we have event. You always want to have your event staff on the floor. They're going to always say, oh, we got our own security. Oh, we got this. You want to have people with your best interests on the floor at your house, making sure they hold everything down. And you also want to put them in charge. So communicate that with the guests, that if they have to contact us and you're not listening to what they're saying, like meaning if there's too many cars, like you're violating the rules on a contract, or if someone's smoking and things of that nature and they don't stop, if we have to come there, we are going to shut down the event, and we will have to take your deposit and it won't be refunded. So you want to make sure you have all of these things established. So I'll give you an example. What we do is we have an off-duty police officer at the front. He counts the amount of people. How we charge for events is we have event fees based off the amount of people that are attending. If there are over 15 people coming here, that's an event. So once we have over 15 people booked for any Airbnb, VRBO, Gigster, don't matter what app it is, or if it's private, if it's over 15 people and you're not just staying the night, that's considered an event. If you have an event here, you have to pay the event fee. We also have to have staff on floor, and you cannot allow them to have the whole night. They can only do it for a certain amount of hours, meaning that they can only have 4-hour time windows, 3-hour time windows. You can't say, oh yeah, you booked it and you can have a party all night. You have to be very specific with these things, because if you allow them to do it all night, they will, and they will cause a ruckus. They will stay out late. People will drink, people will get unruly, and they will mess up the feng shui in the neighborhood, or they'll just damage your property. You want to make sure, and you hiring staff that are going to work for like 4 hours, one at the door, one at the parking, and you'll always make a lot of money. So we charge for up to 15 people. I think it's like 3,500, and over, and it goes to 25 people. And then after 25 people, it's like 4,500. And then up to 55, it can go all the way up to like $8,000 and stuff like that. And when we do it privately, we normally do like a $5,000 deposit. But when it's on the apps, we'll just have the events and we'll get a reimbursement through Airbnb. Like I just showed y'all that one booking where I showed you this. Let me show it again. I'm gonna show y'all this one, and this is exactly what happened. They had an event. So since they had an event, let's go to the documents. Bam. So this right here, they actually had an event here. So what their normal price they was paying for the 6 days, they was going to just pay $12,000, but they had to pay an additional resolution payout right here. So let me make sure I can all see it. They had to do an additional resolution payout, which was the event fee. So they had to pay an extra $5,450. And then their total they paid us was $18,254. And that's because they had an event. So you want to make sure that you can get reimbursed through the app. So don't be thinking that, oh yeah, because it's through Airbnb, I can't do it. You can do it through Airbnb. You can do it without Airbnb. So I want y'all to make sure it's so many ways to monetize these properties. Like we get so creative with it. Like I told you guys, the content creation play. I told you guys the event play. I told you guys how you can literally have masseuse, you can have chefs come in. I showed you guys the private play where you can literally use ManyChat to make people come and just DM you the word and have automatic automation. That's going to be automatic leads to your business. These are ways that people like myself are able to make 6 or 7 figures a month in just Airbnbs. So if you guys have learned something right there, I'm going to check a couple of questions and I'm going to tell y'all one more part and then we're going to get up out of here. Let me see. Somebody, that's good to know. Got to regulate. I had no idea. So, and also the real thing y'all got to know about when y'all comes to these STRs is y'all security cameras. So we use cameras called Vivint. Vivint does night vision cameras. Clearly you see it's very good in the day. The range goes very, very far. If someone's coming all the way up the street, we can have our range for our cameras that go that far to alert us every time someone walks by. So the reason why we use our cameras and we only use cameras on the outside of the house is because if someone were to tell us they're not having an event, and then we see on the camera that more than 15 people walked in the house, we can immediately reach out to them and let them know that they are having an unauthorized event. And we can either charge them for an event and let them upgrade, or we can tell them that they have to leave from the premises. And you'll also be able to catch a lot of people violating rules and regulations outside of the house, because we don't allow smoking inside or outside of our house, right? We're in Georgia, we're in Sandy Springs. There's a lot of code infractions for people smoking outside and things of that nature. So we don't even play with it. So you can't even smoke outside. So a lot of times they will sign the contract. They will agree that they can't smoke inside or outside. They will smoke outside. They will smoke inside. We will take their deposit and we will kick them out very, very much. You get what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand the security cameras are having more than just protecting you from people breaking in and things of that nature. It actually provides you with insight on what's going on, because you might see things going on that you want to hurry up and put a stop to before it's too late. You don't want the neighbors reaching out to you saying, oh, these people are out at 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and they're revving their cars up, because we've had that happen. So in order to kind of mitigate that, we actually hire a virtual assistant to monitor our camera. So Vivint lets you actually get an app We give our virtual assistant access to that app, and they are actually able to monitor every time there's bookings. They actually watch the monitor. If they see something out of ordinary, they alert our staff, and our staff goes out there to intervene or reach out to the guests via phone and lets them know that they got to stop whatever they're doing or they're going to have to cancel the event. And ever since we got those cameras and hired those VAs, we never have overslept on anything, have any unruly customers. We're pretty good at it. You have to, when it comes to events, you got to vet the guests. You cannot just let anybody come. I'm gonna tell y'all, these rappers, these actors, all of these people like that, they're gonna seem super cool. They're gonna seem like they would take care of your stuff. They're gonna seem like they got their own stuff, so they know how to protect it, but they will not. They will come in here and they will dance on top of this table, on top of this counter. They will bust through this window right here. They will smoke all up in here. They will do backflips on your mattress. They will do anything that you allow them to, which is why whenever we have an event, we always hire staff, and we hire staff based on the amount of people that are going to be there. You always want to let them know that your staff is not going to get in their way. They're mainly going to be monitoring the front door, and they're going to monitor the parking, but they will go inside and outside of the property to use the bathroom as such. When they go inside and outside of the property to use the bathroom, when they go inside the property to use the bathroom, that's when they can go check and see if anything crazy is going on. They just go and take a quick look around and say, okay, cool, everything's cool. And sometimes the people who are having events are okay with you hiring more staff for them, and they'll pay you for the staff. So we had an event in here, they had a mixer. And it was for a company, and the company came in here. They had like a dinner for everyone, and they actually wanted more staff. So we hired staff for them to actually serve the foods for them. We had the staff doing a coat check for them. So you always want to make sure that you understand where to find all these people. So this is another thing that you guys need to think about when getting to STR is I want everybody on here to download an app called Task Rabbit. It's spelled TASK Rabbit. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. We're gonna look through it real quick. Let me show you how dope this is. It's real ill. So look, Task Rabbit, look, it's so dope. So you go on Task Rabbit, taskers available. I'm talking about anything. Mount it. You're gonna have this is the cheat code to finding your employees that you're gonna need year around. So once you get a good master builder, you can find master builders who look, you can put anything, IKEA assembly. You could put the address to where you're going to need it at. Let's just put 1,000 Johnson Ferry. Let's do that one. All right, cool. So you can say bed frames. They got literally IKEA stuff that people will come and just come put it together. You can have electricians come through. Electrical help. Look at this. It's so dope. And then you just got to put your location. Damn, that shit's crazy. Huh? So you just let them know what it is you need, and then it'll pull up all the taskers and the date and time that you need them. The actual app is a little bit better, and you can actually, whoa. Okay, cool. So you can get people help you moving, cleaning. You can find your maids here. You can get people to do yard work, landscaping. You can get electrical help. You can get plumbing, minor repairs. So a lot of times, this is how we are able to close landlords. I'm gonna give y'all the script. So what we do to prepare for, let me show you this. I'm gonna show you what we do to prepare for a closing. So I want y'all to think about this. When y'all hear about Airbnb, most of you guys think automatically apartments, right? So when it comes to apartments, there are apartments that allow Airbnb. Most of them do not. There are Airbnb friendly properties. And then when it comes to condos, there are condos that allow people to do Airbnb, but most of them do not. But the word Airbnb is so taboo. They don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear the word Airbnb. So you got to think about your words and your verbiage, but it's okay. Short-term rental, corporate lease, luxury stay, those type of things, vacation rental. Those are the words you want to use whenever you want to go in to negotiate with landlords, negotiate with property management companies. When you want to go negotiate with people who own the houses, you want to go in there with those type of terminology, because for some reason, people associate Airbnb with unruly guests. They associate Airbnb with people who want to throw parties and things of that nature, smoke and go crazy. But it's not really true, but it does happen. It's just like anything else. But I want you guys to understand where you're going in for these meetings, because you can set them up there. You can look for Airbnb friendly properties, and you can go meet with the landlords or property management companies. As soon as you go meet with them, I want you guys to go with a referral list. All right, everybody write this down. Go with a referral list. before you actually have a referral list, you have to fabricate a referral list. You know, when you went to go in for your job application and they said put down 3 professional references, and you put down your mom and you put your brother down and you put your cousin Ray down. The same thing happens when you're going to make your referral list, but you want to get some professional sounding people to be on this referral list. So when you go there, the first thing you're going to have is a referral of already landlords that you've already worked with to actually recommend you. And you want to make sure you have a website. You want to make sure you have a social media page. You want to make sure you have an actual LLC. All of these things need to be Googleable. Everybody say Googleable. Everybody write that in the chat. Everybody write down Googleable. All right. So that means that you need to have a Google business page. It's free. Like, it's free. They actually will pay you. They will give you $100 ads credit to actually make a Google business page. It's free. It takes no time. So make you a Google business page. Have your friends and family, of course, first review your company. And then you want to have a professional website, you want to have a professional business, and you want to have a social media. These things come in handy when it's time for you to go sit down with a landlord. You can show them. They're going to look you up. If you go in there correctly the first time, you will end up getting every apartment that's available in the building. Every apartment, if you do it the right way. So this is the things that you want to tell them when you're negotiating. You want to make sure you explain the pros to you actually working with them. They should want to work with you, and you should want to work with them. It needs to be a good fit. I don't want y'all walking around on eggshells whenever you guys are doing Airbnb. It should be a good fit. If it's not a good fit, then don't work with them. Don't be a person that has to, as soon as one thing goes wrong, they're ready to kick you out. You want somebody who understands the pros of a short-term rental in their actual property. So let me explain all the things you need to talk to them. Be if the person owns a mansion and you want to lease that mansion. And so for some of the people who like, damn, I don't even want to run a business for a year or 2 years to buy a house. So I'm just going to not do it. You can go and lease these things. You can take these things under lease. You can get a mansion under lease. We have multiple mansions under lease because we did so well in our neighborhood and everybody likes how we do business. They was like, yo, can you take our property and throw it on Airbnb? Now in my same neighborhood, we got 3 other homes that we own just because we did so good with our own. So now, when you go to these landlords and speak to them, if you want to go get a mansion and lease it this way and use it for short-term rental, and you don't want to worry about getting declined, you go in there with your referral list, you go in there with your website, your Google business, and all of these things that I said before. And then you also understand how to highlight all of the pros. So what are the pros of you doing a short-term rental? One pro is going to be clearly that you keep it move-in ready year round, right? It's move-in ready. So every single time a person leaves from this place, we clean it back up and have it looking nice again for another person to come in and want to leave a 5-star review. So if you don't know, when a person lives in a house, what happens? What happens when a person lives in a house and even if they're renting it, when a person lives in a house that they're renting, what do? They tear that joint to smithereens. I know how some of y'all houses look right now that y'all in right now. Some of y'all in apartments right now that y'all rent, and y'all have no idea that that's somebody else's property that they own, and y'all living in it, kicking it up like this, chilling, and y'all tearing their stuff up. So when people normally rent long-term, they actually mess the property up more than a person short-term. So short-term rentals, we keep it moving ready year round. We always keep it ready for it to be lit. And if we got to dip off, you know that you don't got to do too much work. Also, you want to let them know that we'll take care of all the maintenance issues. How are we going to do that, Mitch? Because we went to TaskRabbit and we hired a maintenance man. All you got to do is get 1 or 2 of them that are really good. Let them know that you got short-term rentals and that you might need them on call. After you use them once off TaskRabbit, i.e. go shopping, like I told y'all. After you use them one time off TaskRabbit and they do good work, you take their personal phone number down and you let them know that, hey, I'm going to be reaching out to you every time I have an issue. Is that okay? I have short-term rentals and I don't want to go through TaskRabbit every time. I'd rather just pay you directly, because you got to know that TaskRabbit takes some money out of their pocket and they would rather work with you one-on-one. The same thing goes for cleaning staff and all of that. So now, I'm going to let them know that it stays moving ready. That's 1. I'm going to let them know for 2 that we have our own maintenance staff and we will take care of anything that goes wrong in the apartment or anything that goes wrong in the home. You don't have to come out here, because most times, you guys know, if you ever lease a house, because I have a house that's leased, if you ever lease an apartment, because I have an apartment that I lease, they offer maintenance for you. That's a part of you living with them, is they're going to take care of anything that goes wrong. So if your toilet gets clogged, you call a maintenance man downstairs and he comes up and fix it. If your AC stops working, you call a maintenance man and the apartment takes care of it. So you're going to take that off that, because they have to pay for that. If you tell them, look, don't worry about no maintenance for none of the units that I get. Or if it's a house, don't worry about no maintenance for the house. I'm going to take care of anything. If the heat go out, don't worry about, I'm not going to call you. I'm going to fix it myself. If the AC, whatever the case may be, if the stairs break, I'm going to fix it. That's all. That's going to be another relief. So move in ready. No maintenance. Also, you're going to sell them that you got more than $2 million in insurance per door. If it's a mansion, you're probably going to get more than 2 million. You probably get 3 million, because right for this house, we have to have $3 million in liability insurance for the STR license. But you're going to let them know that you have your own insurance that's going to pay over $3 million per door. And how can we say that, Mitch? We don't have that. Yes, we do, because we use an insurance company called Proper. We get Proper Insurance, and we get a policy taken out. And the reason why Proper is so dope is because they'll let you know all the stuff that you can get insured for the pool, from the gate. It also insures people on and off the property. So it's so dope. Like if a person rents from me and I got Proper insurance, if a person goes out to the club and gets hurt or something like that, my insurance coverage will actually help them out with that. It will actually cover them when they're leaving from the property. So that's how dope Proper insurance is. So we'll say that we're going to have our own insurance as well, over $2 million per door. It's going to be so hard for them to say no to you. They're going to be like, damn. They're going to be like, yo, you really going to keep it moving, ready, have your own maintenance man, and you're going to make sure that you got your own insurance. And we have noise readers that actually tell how loud it is in the house, and we're never going to be a disruption to the neighbors. If it's an apartment, we're never going to be a disruption to the next door neighbors in the houses. We make sure that if they're going past late hours and the noise is too loud, we always make sure when our noise devices hear it going loud, we reach out to them and let them know one warning. Then after that, we go ahead and remove them from the property, and we do it without any problems in the neighborhood. And then you got to also do this one part. This is something that a lot of business owners don't do, and they don't realize that people respect it who really know business. You have to let them know that things will happen. You have to let them know that things will happen. You got to be like, look, things will happen. You got to understand that stuff will go wrong, but at the end of the day, anything that happens, you will take care of it in a accordingly fashion. You're going to say, look, because you got to be real with them. People really respect this. I'm telling y'all, notice as a business owner, if you say, look, just like in business, things happen sometimes. Like I'm going to identify a certain type of clientele that every time they take care of the house the right way, they're not too loud. They just want somewhere nice to stay while they're in the city. But every now and again, some will slip through the cracks because it's just a part of the game. But I will handle them really quickly, and I'll make sure I handle it with ease and it doesn't disrupt any of the other guests, to the best of my capabilities. And they're going to respect you for that because they're going to know you know what you're talking about. Does that make sense? Let me delete this post real quick because I'm getting a lot of promos. This post is doing really well, actually. But I want to let me see. I'm about to delete this joint because I'm getting so many people trying to book. It's crazy. So I'm about to delete it, and I'll post it later. Hold on. Oh, it ain't post twice. Y'all ain't even tell me. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me that it posts twice. I thought y'all was my homies. All right, cool. So I just deleted it. But now I just want y'all to see that I just set it up there right in front of y'all and that it works, and I got people reaching out. So it's really dope that you can really set up automation to where if you're too busy, getting your Airbnb together, having a meeting with your staff, going out to lunch, you don't got to worry about responding to each person because it can automatically send them a link where they can click and inquire. Because why would you look? Let me ask y'all a question. If I say I got a property that you can rent for $1,500 a day, I got a special for you. All you got to do is DM me the word promo. Why are you DMing me the word promo? What was the purpose? Why are you going to DM me the word promo? The reason you're going to DM me the word promo is because you want to book the spot. You feel me? You want to book the spot. So if you know that it's that simple, you can just post a real nice picture of a property. You're going to just get one of those professional photographers I told y'all about, and y'all take a real nice picture to post, and you put on there, just put these words: book this place this weekend. It's a special for $1,000 a night. Oh, $500 a night. If you want to book it, just DM me the word whatever. And then you set up that mini chat like I just taught y'all, and you will be able to kill it every single time. So when you out there working, or because some of y'all still working y'all 9 to 5s and y'all not really ready to commit to full-time entrepreneurship. So imagine if you at work and people are reaching out for you. How are you guys when it's time for you to do a booking, when it's last minute and you really want to get a spot? How long do y'all want to wait before somebody responds to you? You want it this fast. So if as soon as somebody reach out to a post of mine and they get a link and they can literally just go right to the website and book it without me having to talk to anybody, they would prefer that versus me having to be, oh, they asked me what the price is it available? Can they send me the link? All they got to do is say one word and they're going to get it sent right to them. That quadruples my bookings, quadruples. And I want to show y'all one thing. I want to show y'all something cool. So a lot of y'all, some of y'all be talking about, oh yeah, you can run ads, I guess too. So look, forget ads. Look at this. Let's just refresh this real quick. I know you want to lead the way. Look at this. 50% delivered. This only two. This only showing two. And look, 100% open. So when most of the time when you do an ad, the problem with ads is a lot of people, like you'll get, I think 7% that'll click on it and actually open it. When you get this right here, you'll get 100% people opening these things. And I'll show you my other automations. Check it out. Show you another automation. Look at this. 570 cent, 86.5%, 100% open, 100% open. Do y'all know what an open rate is on an ad? 81% clicked. Do y'all know how hard it is to do that with an ad? So that's why you guys got to emulate that mini chat. It's very important. So I want to make sure that everybody is familiar with it. So I want to go through one more with it so y'all can, I'm going to do it with y'all and I'm going to do it slow. So we're going to do one more flow. So we go to mini chat, go to automation, you go to new flow. Okay. We go to start from scratch. This is so easy. I want for my people who are not techie. Start from scratch. You add a trigger. We're going to do keywords. So that means if you DM me, add a keyword. The keyword is going to be nice. So anybody who says nice to me is going to get this message. Thank you for being nice. Right? And that's it. Or you can do, like, y'all remember the name. This is the dynamic field. Boom. First name. Thank you for being nice. First name. It's going to say whatever name that they have in their bio. So if they have a company, it's going to say their company name, but whatever, we got it smooth. So we've set up this automation very easily, right? It took 2 seconds. I can just press publish and this will be published. Anybody who DM me that. So matter of fact, while y'all on this chat to make sure it works, we're going to go ahead and publish. Everybody DM me the word nice. So let's make sure. I'm going to look at my phone. I'm going to make sure y'all paying attention. We're going to get y'all right together. Let's see. Everybody DM me nice. Okay, let's make sure it works. Wait, was everybody seeing that though? We can't even see. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Let's do it again. Hold on. Let's do it again. All right, let's do it again. We got to start this over. Y'all are killing me. Y'all ain't even say nothing. And my brother right here, he looking at it. He ain't even tell me. So I'm going to delete this. Let's do it one more time. I got to make sure y'all get it. So can everybody see the screen? They said they can see the screen. So listen, we're going to go to MiniChat. This is minichat.com. All right. We're going to go back down to automations. Right. Click automations. That's this little one right here that looks like the DNA type of joint. We're going to go to new flow. Right. All right. We're going to go to new flow. This is for the people who are not techie. Start from scratch. Right. We're going to add a trigger. This is a starting step. We're going to add a trigger. Right. Keeping it slow. Instagram keyword. The keyword is going to be nice. Right. Keyword is going to be nice. I'm going to slow it down. And then we're going to have it after anybody who says the word nice. We're going to say, thank you for being nice. And then we're going to use this dynamic field to put their first name. Boom. So it's going to say that whatever name they have in a bio right here. And that's the full complete automation. Now, if I wanted to put a link there, I could put a link. I could add a button. I can open a website, all of these different things, right? I can even, I'm going to show y'all something that's even cooler though. So we got this fully set up. That's fully set up right here. We're not even going, we're going to take away this button. So let's take away this button. Let's delete that. So we're ready to publish. Boom. So y'all know that it was just regular. That was easy to do, right? So all you got to do is DM me the word nice, and automatically he's going to say, thank you for being nice. So let's do that again now that everybody can see me do it, really. And y'all just not listening to me and not telling me that y'all couldn't see. All right, Pete. So now, after you DM me the word nice, see, I'm looking at him. We got nice. All right, now everybody knows how to do it. Now, and this is what's dope to me about ManyChat, is you can do this right here. Let's add the next step. So the next step, we wanna hit this plus right here, and we're gonna do a smart delay. Y'all see this smart delay? This is the dopest thing. I can wait 1 day, right? And let's just say that person didn't book, right? Let's say this person didn't book with me after this. Let's just say this says, hey, thank you for reaching out about our booking. Click this link to book with us for this weekend, right? And let's just say that person didn't book. I can do a 1 day smart delay, and I can do it any type of time. Look, I can do hours, minutes, seconds, right? But I can reach out after 1 day, 24 hours, and then do the next step, right? Instagram. I can hit them with another message right here. Hey, I saw you didn't book. I saw you didn't book. Did you need, hold on. Did you have trouble booking? And then I can add a button, and the button can be yes or no, right? I can make this say, feel me? I can make that button say yes. And now it's going to automatically send them to schedule a call. I can make this be a link, open website, and then I can put my Calendly link right here to where they can schedule a call with me to make sure we can assist them with booking the unit, because they might need answers about prices. They might need answers about chairs. They didn't want to just click the link. So I can set up this automatic smart delay and check on whoever hit that link after a day, and they can schedule a call with me, and I can literally close them and get that money. Get that money. Does everybody see how that works? So the initial step is them to just say the keyword nice. Then it says, okay, cool, thank you for being nice. And then if it don't say nothing after a day, it's going to wait a day and follow up with you and say, hey, I saw you didn't book. Did you have trouble booking? It says yes. It schedules the link, whatever link we put right here. I'm giving y'all sauce right now. I'm giving y'all sauce right now. All right, so now that I just spiced y'all up a little bit, I want y'all to, we're going to go into the Q&A. So I'm going to let y'all ask some questions and stuff. Let's go into the Q. Yeah. Hey, that's the sauce y'all needed. That's the sauce y'all needed. Let me see some flames in the Q&A, because we got to chat though. This is my first time doing a webinar section of the Zoom, so I can have all of y'all on here. I really could have, with the amount of participants that's on here, I could have really did this on my regular Zoom, and I could have let y'all faces be on here. I would have rather talked to y'all. If I knew it was only going to be this little bit of people that pulled up on me, I would have just did it with, you know what I'm saying, with the regular Zoom for real. Y'all could have all been talking to me. So let's go to the Q&A though, for real, right here on the chat. Let go. Yes, sir. So I just taught y'all can do that with any business, but I would rather y'all do this with the STRs, because look how dope. I just gave y'all the full play. I gave y'all how to get the house, and I gave you how to negotiate with apartment complexes that are Airbnb friendly, how to negotiate with hosts, landlords, property management companies, and how to get the properties. I told you what to say to them. I told you how to convince them and all the pros and cons to having it. So you're going to be able to get it booked, no problem. And then I showed you how to hyper monetize every property that you get. I told you about how to do a content creation spot. Come on, dog. Somebody said, can you mentor me? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, can you show the process again? Which process? Where do you get your furniture? Good question. So I get my furniture from Wayfair and Amazon. The reason why I get them from Wayfair and Amazon is because that's the quickest you can get furniture. You can get furniture from other sites, but it takes so long. And I try to get different things off Amazon Prime. This is something that's very key that should be told in every Airbnb type of course. You need to get furniture that is sturdy, especially when it comes to mattresses. Mattress needs to be comfortable. And the bed frame needs to be sturdy because look, let's just call a spade a spade. People are coming to do extracurricular activities in these Airbnbs. You don't want to be having to fix the bed every time someone books and leaves. Because if that's the case, it's going to cause you trouble. I need y'all to be fully equipped. So make sure you get a very, very sturdy mattress. Sturdy bed frame and a very, very comfortable mattress. Don't cheap out when it comes to the mattress, y'all. Nobody wants to stay at an Airbnb with a rough ass, flat ass bed. Y'all know that. I want y'all to really think about that. Can you repeat about the STR info again? What is the best city for Airbnb? The best city is your city. So, like I told you guys, I told you also how to research the market. I told you guys how to research the market. So the cool thing about it is all you got to do to look and see how hot your area is to go on Airbnb, to go on Peerspace, to go on Gigster, to go on Splacer. I need you to go look at it, right? I need you to go look at it and see what's being booked. How much is being booked for? How many times? What are the reviews saying? Go shop yourself. Go book it one night and go see how dope it is. That's when you go and see what they're doing wrong and what they're doing right. I need y'all to get used to doing this. This is how you infiltrate the market. So a lot of people ask the questions like, oh man, what's the best city? What's the best this? The best city is a city that you're in, but you need to go do your research. You know what I'm saying? You got to go do your research. What was the insurance company? Proper Insurance. Oh yeah, a lot of these people got on here late. I can see what's going on. A lot of people got on here late. Y'all talking about stuff that I broke down. Right. So somebody said, that's a great question. Somebody said, how many houses do you have booked right now? So look, let me share my screen. We got to keep it no fluffy in here. Got to keep it no fluffy. So let's just go today. Arriving tomorrow. Y'all see that? These are both properties. Just so y'all know that it's no BS. Y'all see this right here? Brent, April 28th through the 30th. And Jawan arriving tomorrow, April 28th to the 30th. Luxury modern mansion with pool, luxury home at Piedmont Park. I'm just like, it's no cap out here. I want y'all to know that I keep these joints booked. And that's just on that particular platform too as well. So a lot of people don't understand that it's really serious. I want y'all to know that the things that I'm teaching y'all are things that I'm doing right now. Me and my brother run this company together and we do 6 figures a month, 7 figures a year. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to really know that we have the full blueprint of this. And the crazy thing, me and my brother, we just took the time to teach our way in detail. It took us, it gave me a headache on how long and intricate it took us to really put it together. But we sat down and put it all together and created a course, which is why we have this webinar. We're going to release this to you guys at a lower price so you guys don't have to worry about being in the dark when you're seeing a whole bunch of people using these methods. So I wanted to make sure everybody understood that you can actually do this and it's not going to take y'all $1 million to be able to learn the information. So we're going to let the first people that we ever release it to get this at a very, very low price. So I'm going to let y'all know about that later. If y'all want to get it, y'all get it. If not, y'all don't. But I still got more information I want to give y'all and I want to give something away. I was supposed to announce it at the beginning, but I was so hyped to get started that I just forgot. So I'm going to, for you guys who watched the whole entire webinar, I'm going to give away 2 things to 2 people. So people who watched the whole entire webinar, I appreciate y'all for checking it out. And I want to give away 2 things. So I'm going to give away a mastermind seat. I'm having a mastermind here in ATL next weekend, May 5th through the 8th. So I want to let one person win that actual spot. And I want to give one person a 9-week mentorship as well for free. So just because they watched the whole entire webinar. So for that, I appreciate y'all. And it's super dope to even have y'all watching this and participating. Does that make sense? So now what I want y'all to really, really do is understand this. Me and my brother, We took a fucking long time to create a super dope program for y'all. And I hope y'all understand how intricate it is and how different it is. So if y'all ever took Airbnb courses before, which I have, nobody has ever done it the way that we're doing it, because we're teaching the event space method inside of it and actually how to get the homes. And we're giving away cheat sheets underneath all of the course videos. And we're breaking it down so easy a caveman can do it. And we're showing mini chat in there again, and we're breaking that down like screen to screen. So like, this is what it is. So what we're going to do is I want to offer y'all one thing and I want to see what y'all say. So for it, this is what we're going to do. I got 2 offers to make and then I'm going to pick the people who won. Does that make sense? And then we can get out of here. I got 2 offers to make and then I'm going to pick the people that won. So for anybody who wants, I have a mentorship where me and my brother are going to take a select few people and really teach them how to do this hands-on with us. And everybody who gets this offer is actually coming to meet us in person. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna put the offer up on the screen, and anybody, you can look at this offer and y'all can decide to take it if y'all want to. But I got 2 offers, so don't get off yet if you want to be one of the people who win the free mentorship. So let me get something real quick. I'm gonna share this real quick. I'm gonna share this. Y'all let me know if y'all can see this or not. This is small as hell. Why is it small like that? I'm doing this on my phone from now on. All right, cool. So we're gonna start sharing that. So give me 1 second. I want y'all to look at this real quick. Let me share my whole screen. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's still small. I don't know why. I don't know how it happened. But I think that's even the biggest it can get. They can't see this. I can't even see it. So what can we do, Sean? My brother made this, y'all, so blame him. My brother made this, so blame him. But look, I want y'all to know we serious about this. So we want to make sure we get the people who serious, not curious. And all you got to do is text this. So we're gonna do it like this. Let me see. I got another way to do it. I'm gonna write it in my book right here. I'm gonna write it on my page. So that's all you got to do. Text. That's crazy that it came up that small. Huh?
No, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Done. It's even small here. I don't even want to do it on there. So let's see what we can do. Can I even drop them a link? I don't even know if I can drop them a link or not. Somebody said they see it. Oh, they can see it. They got it. So everybody who can see it, y'all text that number. You got any text? All right, cool. So anybody who's serious about the opportunity, do you got what it is? Is that on there? This is fun, bro. Y'all know I'm silly, man. So I don't really like this. So, but all right, peep this. Check it out. Yeah. All y'all gotta do is text y'all name and y'all number. Text name and number to 470-301. We're going to set up a call with y'all right away if y'all want to join this 10-week mentorship, and you're going to be able to meet us in person, come train with us. It's going to be an ATL, of course, and you're going to get our new Airbnb course, of course, with that as well. It's going to be a $2,000 offer for only the people who are serious, not curious. So all you got to do is text 470-301-9367. And we're going to take only a couple of y'all. We only going to take a couple of y'all. So we can't call all of y'all tonight. So whoever texts that number, we're going to reach out to you, get you onboarded. If you're serious, not curious, I want to really help like another 10 people make another extra 6 figures. So if y'all really serious about it, I would encourage y'all to text the number, Do not call the number, just text the number. We will reach out to you and we will get you onboarded as soon as possible onto the mentorship. You will be starting next week. You will be pulling up on us next weekend if possible. If not, we'll have to get you in on the next one, but you will be coming to meet us in person. We will be walking you through the whole entire Airbnbs, and we will be literally showing you the documentation. We'll be showing you the numbers. We'll be showing you how to do all the automation. We're going to be teaching you everything. So if you're really serious about it, we would love to teach you and take you there. That makes sense. So we're going to do it like that. And then also, those who want to get the course we got it available for pre-sale. So it won't be available to actually have for another 2 days, but we're going to sell it to you guys at pre-sale. Everybody else is going to have to buy it for $2,500. It's well worth $2,500 because again, we make more than $2,500 a night. So we're going to sell it to everybody else for $2,500. But for anybody who buys it at this link, y'all let me know if y'all can see this link or not. I'm going to give it to y'all for $500. And please do not tell nobody about that. That's only y'all. We're going to let y'all rock out with that. We're going to call it a day. It's a pre-sale link. So once you buy it, you will not have access to the course. But what you will be able to see is you will be able to see that you got it on pre-sale 2 days later. The course will actually update itself, and it'll be all of the lessons in there. It'll be all of the cheat sheets. It'll be all of the different things that you need to be able to scale it, grow it, build it, how to set up the LLC, how to do the business bank statement loans, the links to where to do the business bank statement loans. So where we got our business bank statement loans from is called Angel Oak. And I'm gonna drop the link of that on here too. Let's go. Let's drop the link too. Let's drop the link to Angel Oak real quick. I'm about to get y'all in the game. I want to just give away shit. Fuck it. Before I tell who's won it, bank. I'm about to tell y'all I'm gonna send y'all the link for Angel Oak. That's who I use to get my house. It's called Angel Oak Mortgage Solutions, and I'm going to drop that in there as well for you guys. Can everybody see that in the chat where I just dropped it at for everybody to see? I got to make sure. I just dropped the course links where you can get it for pre-sale, and I dropped the Angel Oak for where you can get the property on a business bank statement loan. Make sure if y'all can't see it, y'all let me know. I just called Keandre Smith. Come on, Keandre.
You can hear me?
What's up, bro? Damn, your voice deep as a mud, boy. You scared me.
What's going on, bro? I wasn't expecting that.
What's happening? Yeah, I wanted to call you up. What's good?
Nothing much. I rose my hand because I can't see nothing in the chat. But I got the number and everything, and I texted.
All right, you got the number. All right, but you can't see nothing in the chat for the links.
I couldn't see nothing all the whole time.
The whole time, the whole Zoom.
I can't see the chat. I seen everything you pulled up on your
screen.
Oh no,
the chat. No, I'm typing in the I just typed in the chat at 10:33. So I just typed it. Can you see it now?
Nah, ain't my chatting. I can't text it into nothing.
No, you can't text it. I ain't let nobody like. All right, let me see.
I probably because I'm on my phone though, but it ain't. I can't see nothing in there.
All right, let me know.
I see it now. Yeah, I see it right here.
All right, that's the bank. All right, I got y'all right now. Hold on, I got it now. We lit. We activated. That's me though, man. Because look, if I would have knew it was only going to be this many people, I would have really blessed y'all. But I just dropped the link for everybody right here in the chat as well. So y'all can get the course on pre-sale, $500. Don't tell nobody I did that. Please don't, because I am going to bust them in their heads for $2,500 all next week. Y'all going to be seeing it everywhere. Okay, we got Victor on here too. Victor, what's up? I just want to call a couple of y'all on here. What's up, Victor? Unmute yourself, bro. It's fire.
Hello?
What's up?
You can hear me?
I can hear you. What's up, bro?
Ain't much. Trying to get this knowledge, man.
What's up? Did you learn anything? What you learned from the webinar?
Definitely some different apps that I normally use Airbnb and VRBO.
Mm-hmm.
So I see you use different apps. I'm about to take a look into that.
Exactly.
And also the insurance.
Did you write them all down?
Yeah, definitely got them. And I also got other posts that you have that I save up for information.
Absolutely. That's perfect, bro. Okay, cool. Let me see. I just wanted to call you up here and see what y'all thought. I'm just calling a couple folks up real fast for the streets. Let me see what we got. Okay. Let me see. We don't got no women over here. Let me see. I'm gonna go with T. I don't know who T is. Maybe that's a woman. T gonna be like, no, man, there's no woman. All right, but look, I'm about to give away the free joints right now, though. T, what's up? I just you can unmute yourself, man. Talk if you want to.
Hi,
It's a lady. I told you I got good skills. What's up?
everything's good. I'm enjoying this master class. I've learned a lot. I've actually started Airbnb last year,
Mhm.
but I've learned so much more tonight.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I,
perfect.
yeah.
Okay, what was the thing that stood out to you?
The other platform that you went over, because I only use VRBO and Airbnb.
Mhm.
And also I actually never had the insurance. I was just out there doing anything.
Right. And the insurance, I mean, while you're doing Airbnb, they're going to cover you up to $1 million. So you're adding that onto it. Whenever you're talking to a landlord or a property manager, you're saying if you got a proper insurance policy for $1 million or for $2 million, if you're going to include Airbnb in it, so then it's $3 million. I got $3 million per door. That's pretty much how you want to negotiate it because that's actually coverage that you have. You get $1 million in liability from Airbnb itself.
Got it. And my question in case, well, sometimes the booking goes down, what do you do to increase your booking?
What do I do? See, me, I'm a marketer, so I'm gonna constantly market and advertise my properties. And like I told all of y'all on here, if y'all got a website, a social media page, a Google business page, y'all are
Mhm.
going to be able to get all of the people that only depend on Airbnb. They won't never be your competition because you're coming in from all the different avenues. And you also know the mini chat tip I just gave you as well. So if you use that app as well, that's going to be another way to draw leads because as you can see on Instagram, nobody likes to swipe up no more or click buttons. But if
Right.
they're interested in something, they'll comment something. And if it just goes straight to their DM and they got to do less work, it's just more money for you. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So that's how you got to kind of use it as well. And another automation thing that everybody should write down, y'all. I want y'all to write down Smart BB, Smart BNB. Smart BNB is where you can set up automation inside of the Airbnb app. So you can set up automatic responses to let's just say if someone wants an early check-in. If somebody wants to get an early check-in, you can just have, let's just say all of you guys create a Shopify cart for these things. Create a Shopify cart for early check-ins, late checkouts, parking spaces.
Mhm.
These are going to be things that where you can automatically set that up with Smart BNB. And as soon as someone says the word, like these keywords, the same way I did with MiniChat, you can do that in Airbnb inside of the Airbnb app. So as soon as somebody writes you an Airbnb and says, hey, I want to get an early check-in, it's automatically going to send a link that says that goes to the Shopify cart that has the early check-in. They just pay $25 or $50, whatever you charge. And the same thing goes for late checkout. If you comment that in there, it's going to automatically send you a link. It's going to say, boom, hey, yeah, just click this link to pay for your late checkout. And then they just pay $50 or whatever the case may be. And then you can do the same thing for extra parking spaces. Like me, we charge $25 for every extra parking space. So if everybody wants to come and park over here on our scene, they got more than 2 cars, every other car gets a link that's sent to them on Airbnb, and they got to pay $25 for it through a Shopify cart.
Okay.
Another way for you to make some money.
That's great. That's great.
Absolutely.
So do you suggest to rent or to buy?
I think both can work as long as, everybody's in compliance. So like if you look out for all those things I told you, which is HOA, you look out for landlords that understand what it is that you're doing, they understand it's a mutual benefit, then and no neighbors that are too close. If you understand those things, then as long as it falls under those guidelines, you're good.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, cool. So now for those people who stay on, I'm about to pick the people who won, and I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna pick the people who won those 2 things. Now, earlier I was telling people to participate in things like say nice in my DMs and all of that stuff like that. I'm going to pick from those people who participated because I like people who rock with me and I rock with them. So I'm going to pick from the people who said nice at random. I'm gonna pick 2 people. One person is going to win a free mentorship with me for 9 weeks, and they'll be able to be with me every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time on coaching calls. They will receive this Airbnb course that I'm going to be charging $2,500 for that I'm giving y'all today for $500. And they also will be able to come and meet us in person next week. So that's going to be super dope. So hopefully we'll get some cool people that get selected. So I'm going to just close my eyes and scroll. And we're going to pick the first one. Let's see. Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got. Let me go into my primaries, matter of fact, but I got one already. There's somebody named Brianna, but her Instagram is Queen Bree God Complex. So Queen Bree God Complex, go ahead and shoot me a DM. First name, last name, email address, phone number. I'm gonna let you pick which one you want. Do you want to come to the in-person mastermind May 5th through the 8th? It's going to be at this mansion actually, and we're going to have Justin P teaching econ. We're going to have Brad Giles teaching private home healthcare. We're going to have Justin Owens teaching digital products and courses. We're going to have Philly Me run plays with me teaching. We're going to have a lot of people coming in to bless everybody with some sauce. So if you want to come to the mastermind, you get a VIP ticket, you get front row seating, and other cool perks. You get to come to the private workshops and the VIP brunch. It's going to be super dope. So I'm going to give you one VIP seat, or you can just take the 9-week mentorship with me as well, and it's going to be pretty dope for you. So you let me know. That's person number one. I'm going to pick the second person right now. I'll probably call some one person up to the stage again. Let me see who I got. We still got 140 people on here. Let me see. We got people commenting nice. I like that. I like that. I'm going to just do it at random. Scroll up, scroll down. Okay. We got somebody named Lafayette. Lafayette, his Instagram is AF Smitty 4. AF Smitty 4. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do one more giveaway. This last giveaway gonna be for the people who already bought the course at 500 because they seriously curious. So I'm gonna look at the people who bought the course at 500, and let me see. I can already go look and see who that is. I'm gonna see who the first person was because somebody was moving. I'm gonna go see. Whoever bought that course at 500 first at the pre-sale, I'm going to bless them with a VIP ticket too. So let me go see if anybody bought it. Some of y'all, y'all might not even rock with your boy like that. Y'all might not even trust the game. Let me see what it is. Hold up. Got to go to ClickFunnels. Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got right here. Okay, we got somebody. Nicholas Gomez. Nicholas Gomez, you got it, bro. You got a VIP ticket to my mastermind May 5th through the 8th. I don't know where you live at, but if you don't live somewhere close by or you can't get a ticket, I might negotiate something else with you. But for now, you got that VIP ticket. Shout out you for being an executor and being serious, not curious. I promise you, everybody who gets this course and actually applies the information, they are going to make more money than they've ever made. I'm telling you, if you really use this play, because I'm telling you, I broke down all the strategies. I got it in videos. I got it on the mini chat, the exact mini chat you can use to lead to your business. Everything is set up perfectly for you. And I got a bunch of cheat sheets in there underneath every video. So once the pre-sale is over, so 2 days, it's going to drop and all of this stuff is going to populate on your course. And once you take it, you're going to take off. So not only did you get a dope course, you're going to be able to come meet me in person in the A. So that's dope. So everybody else, thank y'all so much, man. I hope y'all took the opportunity to grab the link. I'm going to drop the link in my bio in a second just for y'all. So matter of fact, I'll do it while I'm on a live and make this join personally for y'all. Let's see. I'll make this link real quick for pre-sale. And I'm going to throw it in my link tree. I know y'all hate bios, so y'all not going to see it. I'll do a one little story post for y'all. Only y'all will know what it is. Matter of fact, so y'all know it's only for y'all, I'm going to make y'all DM me the word chocolate. But don't say it yet because it's not going to come. I didn't set up the automation yet. So I'm going to make y'all get the link by DM me the word chocolate. So if you do want to grab it and you don't see the link somewhere, all you got to do is come to my Instagram and just DM me the word chocolate. And, you're going to be able to get the link. So if you do DM the word chocolate and you don't get anything, it's only because I haven't set the automation up yet. So just give me 2 seconds to set that up. And then you're good to go. New flow. Start from scratch, trigger word, Instagram keyword, chocolate. And it's spelled like chocolate if you don't know. So we're going to do it just like this. We're going to keep it short and sweet. Bam. And it's published. So now if anybody on here or anybody watching this video wants to grab the pre-sale of the course for $500, all you got to do is DM me the word chocolate. And for those who was interested in the mentorship program that we got for this, all you got to do is all you got to do is text your first name, your last name, and your phone number to 470-301-9376. I'll put that in the chat as well. 470-301-9367. Just first, last, and email. Oh, phone number. And they're gonna get you in the game. And we do payment plans. We're gonna get y'all in there. The people who really want it, we will work with you. We will work with you to an extent. But I just really want the people that's serious, not curious, that don't need no convincing. They're ready to turn up. They're ready to make some money. I want to take some people that let them shadow me. That's my new thing. I've really been wanting to bring, ever since this Puerto Rico mastermind that I did, and I had people with me the whole time, and I just seen how good it was. I just want to have people shadowing me that I can really mentor and really show them the way, because a lot of them really have to see it, feel it, and touch it. So, congratulations to everybody who did step up to the plate and grab the mentorship. And shout out to everybody who grabbed the course as well. I promise you that it's going to help you. And if you didn't and you just watching, hopefully this free game helped you out. And when you're ready to really learn from me, tap in with me. I got you. Don't worry about it. So we gave everybody who reached out to this number a 5K offer for $2,000. We gave it to them for $2,000. And y'all gonna be able to meet me in person, turn up. It's gonna be lit, man. I can't wait to meet some of y'all. So some of y'all, who y'all are not ready to meet me yet, it's gonna be a time and place for it. Don't worry about it. All right. Let me see. I'm about to get up out of here. It's still 120 of y'all looking. So, I'm gonna call a couple people up on the stage. Let me see. Cash Flow Timbo. What's up, Cash Flow Tim? I just like the name, so I just called him.
Yo, what's the deal?
What's happening, bro?
What's going on, bro? Just wanted to say appreciate all the game you giving. Was crazy. I wasn't even keen to the whole Airbnb. I got long-term rentals right now.
Right.
So like the whole short-term rental thing was kind of scary, the thought of it, but the way you kind of broke it down, make it a lot more simple.
Ain't it crazy?
Yeah.
And what's really crazy about it, bro, is just that people don't know how easy it is. Like the numbers that we making, bro. The reason why it's lit is a lot of people don't know that we making this much money. Like I got everybody doing this now. I got my homies who y'all know. Some of y'all know them. They getting busy. They all buying mansions. I don't know if y'all been seeing it, but we making so much money doing it, and it's so quiet and chill. Like it's so simple to do. Like that's what I'm saying. If I can really get y'all to grasp the concept, buy into it, you're gonna be like, damn, I should have been listening to Mitch. I'm gonna be like, yeah.
I got one question though.
What up?
Like for the I guess the average entrepreneur, do you recommend, at this point, do you purchase with an exit in mind, even though the cash flow you're gonna get from running the plays? Worst case scenario, whatever may happen with the world, do you ever have like an exit plan in mind, or it's just like, this is what's hot, so we're gonna strike while it's hot and get it while we can?
Okay, so I'll say this. What it is this is real estate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just told y'all the way to go in and be an owner. So you own the property, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your exit plan for that is, as the time goes by, that property does appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do sell it, you're going to sell it and get your money back out anyway. You're going to be able to have profit. Now, if you do what I did, like I said, when I went into these properties, I bought it with a business bank statement loan. If you buy a property with a business bank statement loan, the APR rate might be a little higher than you want to pay, right? I keep that for 6 months. I make sure I do my taxes so I can make sure it looks like I can afford the property. Then I do a cash out refinance. When I did the cash out refinance, which I just did it, I pulled out over $100,000 right? I put it in my pocket. It's tax-free. I wrote off the initial money that I put down, and I still own the property, and my APR rate is lower. So now think about it. In a couple of years, the property is going to go up in value again. So if I keep doing this at the right way, right, and keep making money out of it, and I keep turning this into a content space, keep throwing events here, and then I'm ready to sell it at some point, I can always make profit on what I already own. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Or I could just put a long-term tenant in here and say, you know what? I don't want to deal with it no more myself. So cash flow Timbo, if you want, you can pay me shit, $8,000 a month, $9,000 a month. You got it. It's yours. And now it's off my hands. Now it's on you. But I'm still making money from it because I own it. So as far as the exit strategy, it just depends on the person, your style, and how you play. Me in particular, I'm gonna keep this because this is a cash flowing asset. So it's just like cars. Even like people talk about the cars depreciating and all that stuff like that. I still got Nissan Altimas making me bankroll. I got a 2009 Nissan Altima outside right now, busting their heads.
They trapping.
Stripper paying me in ones, bro. So I'm a different type of bull. But like I said, most people operate out of fear anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they worry about the extra. Look, I'm gonna just tell y'all this. Yes, it's okay to have an exit strategy, but certain things, it's like it's so smooth. It's so even a rental car game. Like I love it because it's like a game. A lot of people cannot even comprehend how raw it is. Like I'm gonna give you an example. So even with my car I just had, like I had a car that got hit in a pothole, it was a 2016 Wraith. It went in a pothole and it messed up the U joint. I got $60,000 in my pocket from doing a diminished value claim from it. And I sold it. Peep this, I sold it. It didn't have no record because I had my own body guy fix it. I had my own dude fix it, right? But I also got a diminished value check for it. And then I sold it for more than what I bought it for. It's just a game. It's like the same thing I'm gonna do with the crib. Like I said, I put down the money to get the crib. I did a cash out refi, got that money back. Now it's tax-free in my pocket. So that means I got the house for free. That's literally what it means. Like just think about it like this. I put down 10%. I got that 10% back and then some. And now the APR rate is lower. And I've been making money the whole time off it. This house was free. And it's going to continue to be free. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing doper. It's like a game. I just like it. I don't know. But some people, like you talking about exit strategies, it's just like, what do I got to do to make it make sense? That's how it is for me. So once you figure out how to leverage stuff, it's like I can't see the downside. Like you might somebody, oh yeah, like the market crash is getting slower. I mean, I don't know, man. It's wealthy people that when the pandemic hit, the Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, McLaren, all those to sell, they went through the roof. They wasn't making less money. So it's like a scare tactic to get people worried. But me in particular, I already know what time it is. I know that even if like people start stressing for money, there's always a group of people that's good. Because they make money while everybody else is panicking.
I was about to say they making more money while everybody else is panicking.
That's my steez right there. So yeah, it's cool to have an exit strategy. So know what you're doing going in. That's why I'm giving y'all strategies and blueprints though. Like I'm not just telling y'all, oh, just go get a crib.
Like most people.
You feel me? I'm not saying that to you. That's just so really hearing me. I'm saying look at the neighbors, look at the HOA, understand how to do a cash out refi. If you want to do a cash out refi, if you did a business bank statement loan, you need to have filed taxes and have to file your tax returns. I'm telling you the actual, I'm not saying, oh yeah, all you gotta do is do this and then do that. No, go to this bank. Here go the link right here. Y'all see the website where I use Angel Oak? I'm giving it to you. So it's not like I want y'all to go in there with your eyes closed. I want y'all to really know what's going on, have a plan, have a strategy. So if you do get the property, you're making more money than you're putting out, right? I'm telling you, you can also be able to use it for so many different things and also live there. So if y'all really honing this skill, just think about how many cribs you'll have all over the country and all over the world. You might say, look, I'm good at this shit in the A. I can do that shit in Mexico. I can do that shit, you know what I mean? I can do that shit in DR. And then you look out and you got a crib in DR and then it's getting rented out all throughout the year. But whenever you and your family want to go to DR, y'all got a crib to stay at. Right. And it's that nice and it's free. So that's the name of the guy. I kind of want to get y'all into that leveraging mindset. So that's why I teach y'all that.
Bet. I appreciate it, man. I'll be down there on the 5th to tap in with you.
Oh, man, I like that. All right, I'll see you then.
I appreciate it, bro.
It's lit. I'm gonna let one more person up on here. Let me see. Got Nicole. Let's let Nicole talk. Let me see. What's up, Nicole? me see. Let me get Timbo out of here. Bam. Let's go. Nicole, what's up? You gonna unmute yourself? Oh, let me get this winner on here too. Brianna Miller. I think that's her name. She spelled Brianna real unique. What's up?
Hello?
Huh?
Hi, this is Stacia.
I can almost hear you.
Hey, Mitch, can you hear me?
I can hear you for sure. What happened? Hold on. Let's do it again. Go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Crystal.
Okay, so I was asking, what was the number?
What was the number? 470-301-9367. I had posted it in the chat.
I can't see the chat.
You can't? Try to look at it now.
Okay, hold on. Okay, there it goes.
Uh-huh.
All
Got
right.
Gotcha. Nah,
All right,
look,
that's
so
all I
for
really wanted to
everybody,
know.
yeah, for everybody saying they can't see the chat, make sure y'all look in there. It's in there now. I was messed up the first time. Brianna Miller, what's up?
What's up? What's up? How are you?
Stress free.
Amen. Blessed.
Oh God. How you like the webinar?
It was awesome. That was really good information. I am new to short-term rentals. I've been in a couple different industries of real estate, and I wanted to check this out. And most recently, I'm starting my journey. So this is why I've been so heavy into seeking the knowledge. So I'm very grateful that you have chose me, and I'm definitely ready. I'm ready to take it serious. I've established my business for like a year and a half now. I'm going on 2 years in September. So everything is ready to go. My funding is ready to go. I've been researching different ways to, use other people's money, because I don't really want to cash out my own, liquidate my own assets. So I'm serious about it, just to let you know, like, I'm ready, and I'm ready to catch the knowledge. And yeah,
Okay,
it was
so
a good choice. I appreciate you.
You was gonna get the mentorship regardless, huh?
Yeah. Bump that weekend.
Okay.
Bump that weekend. No. And it's Cinco de Mayo in the A. I'm like, nah, I take the mentorship.
Okay. Hey, Lesser. All right, I got you. All right, well, we'll talk soon, and I'll reach out to you in the DM. So just make sure you keep yourself updated on there. I'm gonna follow you back. In fact, I got my phone.
I got you.
Let me get right. I gotta make sure I got my winners over here.
And thank you for pronouncing my name right. You ain't let that you throw you off.
Yeah, I thought that was a setup. Setup. Got you. Heard you. No, wait. Before you get off, tell me one thing that stood out to you in the webinar.
So I like the use of the I can't think of the name of it right now. Was it something with the M? Of course you put me on the spot. So now yes, the ManyChat. Thank you. I like using automation because it streamlines your business. So that really was the biggest takeaway for me.
Okay.
I like the use of the different platforms as well. I knew about VRBO. I didn't know about the hourly rates, and that was really cool too. Because of course my thought process into going into this was to do the short-term rentals through apartments. I've searched some and I've gotten approvals. I just need to pull the trigger. That's basically my main thing, is just pulling the trigger, like just stepping out there, taking all the knowledge, just pull the trigger and jump. I know the gentleman before me just asked about an exit plan, and a lot of us move out of fear.
Right.
And I think you have a really good demeanor where, like, you're fearful, you're fearless, like you don't really let anything hold you back. So I've been following you for a while, so I'm grateful. I logged on, I caught this today, and I was like, oh snap. So it feel good.
The world just do that sometimes.
Yeah, it does. Everything is aligning for me. Today has been a really good day, so I'm grateful.
It's gonna be a really great year. We're about to kill it.
Amen.
Okay.
You better speak that life over me, Mitch.
Hey, look, I'm already knowing. Now you already told me the funding is ready. I'm ready. I'm already in.
Oh no, I'm ready. I'm for real. Yeah, I'm for real.
Okay, well, we're gonna get right then. Y'all gonna hear the success story. Y'all remember the name.
Amen. Brianna, what are you?
On God. All right, y'all. So let me see. I'm gonna call one more person up here, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get out y'all here. Y'all ready to go? But it's still like 100 people on here, so I'm just playing. I'm just having some fun. Everybody. Let me see. Crystal Williams. Crystal.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
I just had a couple of questions. One, so for all of the videos, websites, and everything like that, do you hire someone to do do you go on TaskRabbit to hire someone to do all that stuff too?
Go on TaskRabbit to hire for the videos. What do you mean? Which videos?
Like to make so like the video that you even made where you just showed us how to use the ManyChat. Did you hire somebody to like make the videos?
No, I just told my brother to follow me with my phone.
Huh.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's right. So look, these iPhones right here, these things right here, they got cameras just like a Canon back in the day. So you just put it in cinematic and you go ahead and record it with the back camera. Y'all remember to use this back camera. It's going to come out real crispy clean. You know what I mean? So that's really the name of the game. Like a lot of us want everything to be professional. I'm gonna let y'all know about advertisements and stuff like that. People actually don't prefer high def when it comes to content, like videos. They don't, it feels like they're being sold when they got those too professional videos. But when you do it on your phone, people actually prefer that. They actually convert better. So I would encourage y'all to use your phone more for content versus hiring a videographer and things of that nature. So just a FYI. But as far as like, you don't have to do that type of video. You can literally do like this. Look, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. You can do this. And share my screen for a second. You can do just like this. I can go get this picture. Boom. Pull up. Let me see something real ill. Let me get it like boom. Wait, that's not even ill enough. Look, we want it iller than this. Hold on. Let me see. Nah, that's nice, but it ain't ill enough. We need something a little more ill. Hold on. Let me see which one I want. That's cool. So you'll get a picture like this, and you just post this one straight up and just say, look, and you can just put the words on top of this straight in your story. You can use your story to edit it, or you can go and edit it on like Canva if you want to do it that way. But just go right on your story, put this picture, and then put the rates that you charge: hourly, daily, weekly, whatever. And then give them ideas on the post and then say, just DM this word if you want to book it. And I promise you can do it today. Test it out today. Test it out today. Just get a nice picture off of Google. And I want you to post it and say, I got this unit available this weekend for a discounted rate. DM the word, whatever, to see what it is. And I bet you get a whole bunch of DMs.
Okay.
Today, like you gotta try it out though. You gotta try it out and then DM me.
Yes, sir.
You gotta try it out. Don't be, you gotta be an executor. And everybody who watched this webinar, if you're still watching, y'all got 72 hours to implement something that you learned on this actual call. That's what we go by. That's how I mentor. I don't like people who just listen to me for fun. So y'all got 72 hours to implement at least 3 things that y'all learn on here. And I gave y'all a lot of sauce. It was kind of crazy because I was trying to get this damn Zoom thing together, but we definitely gave some real good game. So make sure you post that picture and just see what I mean by how many people going to react to you just doing that. Now, if you actually set up the mini chat and it sends them a link, hey, thank you so much. I'll give you a call that actually just got booked. You can even set it up like that. But just to test it out, go ahead and start playing with it and just seeing how people react to your videos when you tell them to comment stuff. And they'll literally comment under there, get a link in that joint, and they'll buy it. And then you put that smart delay, it'll hit them with a reminder tomorrow. They're like, hey, yeah, I tried to book it, but so-and-so said they need to see this. Hey, yeah, I can come show it to you. You want to go let people come see it. A lot of people don't book Airbnbs for certain events or situations is because they want to go out there and see it. So if you offer that, hey, you want to come and stop by and see the place, it's going to get you a lot more bookings. I'm telling you, I'll be watching people just waste money. Like if somebody's responding to a post, that means they want to get the place. That don't mean that they don't want it. Ain't nobody going to take the time to comment the word promo if they really don't want to book the spot. So that means I need to find out what number that makes them feel comfortable and makes me feel comfortable that I can get some money from them. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
My
Run the play.
second question was for the mini chats. Can you use that on any social media or is that something just specific to Instagram?
I'll show you. Show you all the ones that they can do. I love this. This is what makes a webinar good. Yeah. Okay. Settings. So look, all of these channels. Can everybody see it? Can you see that? Instagram, Messenger, SMS is text message, email, WhatsApp, and Telegram.
Oh, wow.
You can sync all of these with mini chat. You know what I'm saying? So this one is just synced to my Instagram, but you can sync it to any of these and do Facebook DMs, all of that. Whatever you need to do.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, it's plenty of money out here to be gotten. If you ain't getting it, you better look. I'm telling you, this is why my mentees be turning up. This is why they be turning up, because I be giving them this information. All they gotta do is just execute it. So if you don't know it, like a majority of the people who watching this, they have no idea about this, right? So if you have no idea about something that I'm telling all my students to do, who's gonna make the most money? My students. So I'm never surprised when they go out there and run a play like, yo, coach, I just did my first 10K month. I'll be like, duh. You know what I mean? But it's just about you actually getting in the where the information is. How can I be where the information is? We doing anything to be away from that. So I'm never surprised. I just want y'all to be able to get this game. So that's why I gave this free webinar to kind of expose y'all to some of these things.
Roger that. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, Dave, what's up, bro? You last one, then we out of here.
Yo,
Well, good.
what's up, fam?
Dang, what's up, bro? You outside?
Yeah, I just left out the gym. I went to the gym to work out, and I was like, oh snap, it's 9 o'clock. I said I had to go in the cycle room when nobody was at, so I could hear the whole thing.
Did you have headphones though?
No, I ain't had no headphones on.
You had
I
that
just-
joint blasting in there.
Nobody was in there, so I made out.
Okay. All right, bro. What was your key takeaways for tonight?
Just finding out the other apps for the short-term rentals, and then the different levels to how to, like you said, hyper monetize your listings. Like for me myself, I've literally just got into like property management. Like I'm staying in the like 10-bedroom house. A friend of mine decided to rent to me, so I got the whole bottom basement floor is 2,500 square feet in the basement, and I got that fully rented. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with the main level and the second level, and then I got another property in downtown Baltimore that I was going to start doing. So yeah, so that in itself, and then the whole mini chat. I never knew how people was doing that at first. You know what I'm saying? So just that in itself was just like a game changer for me, because now I'm like, oh, now I know how I'm start hitting all the people that I already associate with, because I'm already in the car business and the hair business.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, this is perfect.
Absolutely.
As soon as somebody say something, because people are always saying little comments, whatever like that, I'm like, that's perfect, because then that way, as soon as they say something, it's going straight, hit them right back.
Got him. Got him. That's it. That's all. That's why I do it for, man. They expose y'all to the information. Did you grab the course?
Yeah. So I clicked. I put in the text for the phone number that you put in there.
Oh,
and
you talked to him? You remember this dude's voice?
No, it's a 410 number.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, we're gonna make sure we reach out to everybody who reached out. We only can take a couple of y'all. So if we don't get to you, don't feel away. We definitely going to try to work our way around to make sure we at least get our team to talk to you. Even if you can't get one of the spots, we'll get you in the next one. We want to.
I was ready to drive down there. I drove to Atlanta last year, and I'm like, it's not really that bad of a drive. But I was like, man, I'll drive down there.
Oh yeah, it'd be like that, man. I had a couple of my students drive. Well, let me tell y'all a story about $1 Billion Shaq, man. $1 Billion Shaq, he told me, he said, look, I'm about to go drive Uber, get the 2,500. He drove Uber, got a 2,500. And then he said, I'm driving down to Miami. I see you in Miami. He came down to Miami. He went and learned e-com. He came back. He waking up every day. He got money in his account from his e-com store. And we sat there and taught him everything that he does. So that's the dopest thing about it. So I can't wait to hear your success story too, bro. So I'm gonna have somebody for sure reach out to you. Make sure you text that number. If y'all didn't text the number, if you was interested in getting a mentorship and coming to the mastermind for the 10-week, all you gotta do is text 470-301-9367. Just text your first, last name, and your phone number, and we're gonna have somebody reach out to you and get you onboarded. So if you're really serious, we're gonna get you. If you're not, Yeah, he said he didn't get your text. So just text it one more time. 2, Dave. Let me see. Okay. We're about to get up out of here, man. Hey, I like this name, Aisha D. La Rosa. That's a dope name. I'm gonna call her on here. I like that name. Yo, what's up?
Hello,
Hey,
how you doing?
stress free. How you doing?
So hi from Dominican Republic.
Oh, what's up? You in the DR? That's what's up.
Yes. So actually I'm new in short-term rental, so or Airbnb and all of these. I have been in the real estate, but a long term. Actually, I have been changing my mindset since I'm following you, because I was so scared about competition and like how big is this here in DR.
Okay.
So no, thank you for all of the information. I really appreciate and take notes.
You're welcome. You gonna use the information?
Of course,
Did you understand everything?
everything. Thank
Oh,
you.
perfect. That's all I want to hear. Appreciate you. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is cool, man. We got people hanging around. All y'all better have got that course. I'm telling y'all gonna be mad when it's 2,500 next week. As soon as the course actually drops. So y'all just grabbing the pre-sale. So as soon as the joint drop, and I dropped that joint, and everybody talking about how crazy it is because we spent too much time making that joint. It's crazy. And like I said, we seen the other courses. Ain't nobody doing what we broke down. So y'all better make sure y'all grab it. Just DM me the word chocolate if you can't see the link. Chocolate. Y'all better learn how to spell too. Some of y'all just really be wilding for. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Let me see. Timothy, what's up? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on with you, family? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. What's happening?
Not much, man. I'm on the phone with the bank right now, man. I try to buy the course. They're talking about some fraud, so I gotta talk to them real quick, and I'm gonna get the course in about 10 minutes. That's a game.
Okay. What stood out for you in the webinar?
The mindset, the hustle. Honestly, like I always be thinking about like I'm in Ohio. I be hearing people with the Airbnbs, but just the way you kind of broke down like how you guys were getting money, how you hyper monetizing everything. I'm like, damn, I really got to step my game up because there's people out here that's really getting to the bag, and I'm just thinking simple. You see what I'm saying? So, but
we all
that
think
was
small. We all think too small, bro. Don't
yeah.
worry.
So that was kind of like the what really stood out to me the most. And I think for real, I'm kind of at this position in life where I'm ready to quit my job. Like if somebody like, what was it? The movie Wolf of Wall Street, and he like showed me a $10,000 check and I quit right now. That's me right now.
Wow.
But I'm about to get the course right now.
Let's go. All right, bro. I'll see you at the top. I know what time it is. I know where you was. I was at that when I was at the jail.
Shit.
I seen a Steve Harvey commercial, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember it like it's yesterday. I seen a Steve Harvey commercial. He said, "If you hate your job, quit." He said, "You'll never know if you can fly if you don't jump." And I said, "I heard you." Put my 2-week notice in, man. I hit the ground running. Ever since then, man, you can't even hire me if you wanted to. They can be paying me $20 million a year. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm straight, bro.
Yeah.
I heard what Mark Cuban said. Mark Cuban was like, man, you can pay me. If I'm making $50,000 a year working for myself, I prefer that than working the job.
Yeah, facts. Like
it's the real situation.
But I think like I'm hearing like a lot of people already got like, properties and everything. So I'm kind of starting from, the ground. Like right now I don't got nothing. So I guess I would have to like kind of like what you were saying, like lease some properties and come up with a game plan, talking to like the landlords to try to, lease it out to.
Look, let me tell you, don't think that is hard. That's what I want you to really, really understand. It is very, very simple. You just need the knowledge. That's why we giving y'all the course, because I actually teach you the negotiation tactics. Like they will give these to you. Like I had where I ain't had to put no deposit down, nothing, just because they know that I'm very familiar with it. So if you do what I said, like make that Google business page, make that website, make sure you make a Instagram for it. and then actually get those people to go give them 5-star reviews. And then you walk up to them and say, hey, yeah, you know, I've been doing this for a while. I got this many people that I've already worked with. Everything is perfectly fine. We keep them moving ready. We got insurance on all of them. We handle our own maintenance. If you go up there with that, you practice your pitch. When you go sit down with somebody, bro, they're going to be just like this. You start. And then after you get one, they're going to be calling you the next week like, hey, you need another one? Hey, do you need another one? You're going to end up having 30 of them joints, man. But you don't got to take 30. But they will give you 30. They will let you take them. But just scale slowly. Learn the game. Understand whenever you first start a business that you're going to suck. I think we just clipped them out. But understand whenever y'all start a business that you're going to suck at it, take the time to get good, develop your skills, and then when you look up, that's going to be a wrap. You know what I mean? You're going to be good at it. You're going to know all the terminology. You're going to know the time frames. You're going to know everything that you need to get busy. So that's what it's all about, y'all. Let me see. Demetra. What's up, Demetra? You know my name, Demetra? Oh, what up, Demetra? Oh, Demetra, I want to talk. Hold on, we're gonna get out of here. All right, I'm for real gonna talk to one more person. Let me see. I'm gonna go Christine Golding. Oh yeah. Let's go, Christine. What's up? Christine don't want to talk either. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I try to talk to a few of y'all. I'm about to dip off, man. Appreciate everybody who tapped into this. I hope everybody learned something. Please go out there and run the plays and make sure y'all execute. Y'all got a 72-hour implementation rule that is active right now. If you don't, you're really not really about what you're saying you about. That's what you're here for, to actually make moves. So as an education on me, execution on you. Go execute.